振り so blooming cold. Why is it so cold at the moment? I get back. I mean, it was cold on holiday, but you sort of notice less when you're on holiday. Do you know what I mean? And you get back, and it's like, oh my god, it's so cold. Hello, everyone. How we doing this fine day? Oh my god, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Milky's back. Guess who's back? Back. Milky's back. Back. Guess who's back? Back. Milky's back. Back. Let's heckin' go. Let's heckin' go. Let's heckin' go. Markuski, welcome in. D-2X Rice Man's photos. I don't know why you guys thought Rice Man went on this road trip. Okay, he was there, but on his own transportation. I'll show you what I mean later. He was there, but he took his own special transport. I will show you guys. Look forward to it. Stina CP, welcome in, welcome. Magister Vox, welcome in. It's a Veru, welcome. Hello, Lee Shade, hi Milky, hi Lee Shade, welcome in. Sukuna Shimbyo Baru, thank you so. Oh my god, a tier 3 as well. Thank you so heckin' much for 38 months at tier 3 too. That's so heckin' kind. Thank you so much. Hello! Welcome back, Milky! Floormaster! Well, hello. Welcome back to me, too. I was like, welcome back. And I was like, I guess I could say welcome back to you guys. I mean, technically you come back to the stream, but also that doesn't really make sense. Welcome back, Milky! ARQ! Hello, Q! UPR! Hello! Noxy11! Welcome! Well, now Milky knows how Rice Man feels outside. Now, Rice Man's pretty thick. He doesn't feel the cold, guys. He doesn't feel the cold. He's pretty thick. I'm telling you. Yeah. He's very thick. I was just taking pictures of like all the stuff I bought on holiday as well to show you guys that as well. Because I think you guys will enjoy looking at the purchases that I have made. I was thinking I should probably get up like wait, hang on, like a map of Japan and show you guys. I've got all the photos sorted, but I should probably actually show you guys, like, you know, where I went.
Thanks so much for the sub.
Let's go, Elsie! Thank you so heckin' much for 39 months subscribed and a tier 2 at that. Thank you so much. It's so heckin' kind. Lore. I just started laughing at one of the photos I'm going to show you guys. Oh my god. Right, guys, you are not ready. There is one particular place I went that is everything. And it is so underrated and you all need to go. And there are many reasons. I will show you. I will show you this place. It's not going to be the first thing I show you guys. I'm going to try and show you in order. But it's just everything I ever wanted in life. In a theme park, and I will show it to you soon. Let me just Japan map prefectures. Can I get like a zoomed in map of the can I have the names of the prefectures, please? Of course I want the names. Why else would I be looking it up? Right, there we go. That's more like it. Alright, give me one sec, you guys. Just loading this up. So that, so I can show you guys on the map where I went to. Because I went to lots of different places, yeah. No, that's not what I meant to do. Send backward. There we go. Okay, well, I think it's okay if Okinawa gets kinda... Okay, maybe I'll put... Should I put like a little... Here's what I'll do, guys. I'll put a little capybara. On the where I went to. Like a little capybara trail. So that you guys can see where where I went.
Thanks so much for the sub.
Oh, thank you so much. Wait, let me check it in a sec. Okay, hang on. There we go. And then back to Tokyo. Okay. Alright, now went pretty well. Alright. Let me just show you guys this map that I just made. I had to memorize all the prefectures again. Dreary, probably welcome in! Riso! Meridu! Thank you so heckin' much for 38 months! Thank you. And a tier 2 at that. Thank you so much. Thank you so heckin' much. Alright, shall we Sasoku get into it, guys? Do you wanna know where I've been? When you guys were like, Milky, why are you not streaming? Where are you? What are you doing right now? Well, all of that will be answered. I totally wasn't like, I don't know, carrying out a secret mission or something. I don't know what you're talking about. No. No, I was just on holiday. Nothing sus at all. Alright. Let me show... Okay, Hokkaido's kinda cut off, but that's okay. Hokkaido's kinda cut off the thing, but that's okay. Dolphin! Hope you had a fantastic vacation. Thank you so much, Dolphin. I really heckin' appreciate it. I had a fantastic time. I'm looking forward to showing you guys all of the heckin' photos. Okay. Alright. This is where I went. So, I got the bullet train. Yeah, lots of places. It was like a big road trip. So I went with some friends. Now let me give you some context before you guys are like, there seems to be a pattern to this road trip. So, some of my friends were over, and basically like, there's a couple of them that really like theme parks. Right? So basically the whole road trip was basically themed around like ticking off as many theme parks as possible. So that's why you guys are gonna see like a lot of pictures of like different theme parks, roller coasters, that kind of thing. Because yeah, it was basically planned so that those friends could like go on as many roller coasters as they want. Theme park cruel. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, luckily because I am a complete hazard to all the roads in the world, I wasn't driving. Luckily I had a friend who could drive. But yeah, so it was really fun. And we went to, I think, yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, not including my home prefecture. We went across 7 prefectures. Yes, 7. K1PR, you are gonna be enlightened today of the best theme park in the whole of Japan. Stan, Shima, Spain, Mura. Okay, listen. Okay, USJ was great. Don't get me wrong, you guys. USJ was fantastic. Shima, Spain Village is where it is at. I will give you a full rundown. You guys. But it is everything. Shima, Spain Village, damn. It ticks all the heckin' boxes. I will give you guys the lowdown. But it is amazing. I'm sure trying for Nintendo Land was a headache. We got in though. We had to pay a lot of money to get Nintendo Land. Because basically it's either you pay money or you go at like 8 a.m. or something. And then you're not even guaranteed tickets, right? And it seemed like it was very busy because it was like the week of Halloween. So yeah, basically I did pay to win, guys. Basically, look, I've never been to Mario World, okay? I really wanted to go. So we did pay to win, okay, for that one. But you look, listen, like 8 a.m. Yeah, people go like 6, exactly, right? Like you have to be. That's the thing. I feel like you have to be staying really near USJ or have a way to get there like really early. And we wanted to kind of like experience Osaka, right? And stay like in the center of Osaka. So we were like, yep, pay to win. Brute Force into Nintendo World. Yeah, basically. Brute Force in Nintendo World. But it was amazing, you guys. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you all the amazing things. But first... Alright, so we're starting with the first day, which was just a little bit of time in Osaka. So we got the car in Osaka, right? And drove it back to Tokyo. But to get from Tokyo to Osaka, we took the bullet train. So we got there kind of like late in the day. So there was some time for a bit of shopping. Shopping! Woo! Okay, so let's do that first because damn, Osaka's shopping offerings are very, very good. So this is the Capcom store in Osaka, and look how much of my husband Edgeworth there is. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous the amount of Edgeworth on display here, okay? So I did buy some things. Naturally, I found myself in the Capcom store and I did buy some things. One of the things, I actually don't have a picture of it because I put it in the wash. But it's basically like a towel with Edgeworth's cravat on it. It is a peak towel. It is definitely the best towel that I have ever owned in my life. It's very, very amazing. So 10 out of 10 for that purchase. I also had an absolutely, I am not kidding you, absolutely massive Mega Man. Like, it looked kind of like a Tsum Tsum. It was like very round, cute Mega Man. And it was absolutely huge. It was literally like massive. Like, it was like the size of like, it was like this, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it was absolutely huge. Huge man, yes, huge man. I mean, he is huge, to be fair. Nation Maker! I'm glad to be back. Nice to chat with you guys. Momentum, welcome in! I've only just started doing a review of my road trip across several different prefectures in Japan. So you are very on time, don't worry. And then, for dinner in Osaka, what else but okonomiyaki, of course. If you do go to Osaka, so the famous places for okonomiyaki are Osaka and Hiroshima. So there's like Osaka style and Hiroshima style. I've had both now. Okay, not throwing shade. Okay, listen. Okay, before I say this, right? I've had both now. As you guys know, I went to Hiroshima in, when was that? May? And I had very authentic Hiroshima style. And I will say, look, this was lovely, but I think I am Hiroshima okonomiyaki fan, I think. Yeah, I like the way that it tastes slightly better. The way that they make it in Hiroshima. But I do obviously think that Osaka okonomiyaki is very nice as well. And this was very, very tasty. I'm almost scared to think it's a much budget for this trip. Oh yeah, so I didn't take any photos, but there's gonna be a short coming out. I just took videos. It's really annoying. I didn't take any photos. I was like, stupid past Milky. Why didn't you take any photos? But I went to the Osaka Sega pop-up store. The Sonic X Shadow Generations pop-up store. I bought so much. I bought so much, you guys. Like, there's a whole photo later on that's just RIP my wallet with what I bought in that store. In fact, should we show that now? Should we show that now? Hang on, because it is actually ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous. Okay, let me just change the. Oh no! Wait, where'd it go? Wait, what's the RIP my wallet frame? We need that. We need to make it clear how my wallet is RIP before I show you this. Okay. Where is it actually? Where is it? Did I not save them? Wait, hang on. Soka! Wait, it wasn't... the merge... Soka. The merge doesn't have a prefecture, so I didn't save it in a folder. Tashkani. I just sort of kept them separately. But I do need to find them. Did I forget to add them? Okay, no, I think it's fine. Alright. So let me show you what I got at the pop-up, the Sega pop-up, because I bought. Oh, I put it in Shizuoka. Why did I put it in Shizuoka? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, and then this one. You know what? Should we start with what I bought? I feel like for some of the stuff though, you guys need the context. Like I feel like for the the Sonic stuff is okay, but for the other stuff, I feel like you need the context first. So I'll just show you show you guys the Sonic stuff right now. R.I.P. my wallet. R.I.P. my wallet. R.I.P. my wallet. Goodbye money. Goodbye money. Okay, it looks... Listen. It looks worse than it is. It looks worse than it is because a lot of that is clear files and postcards, guys. Listen. A lot of that is clear files and postcards. Okay, let me tell you... Okay, listen. Let me tell you some of the good things, right? Let me tell you some of the great things about the pop-up shop, right? Oh, right. Here's one thing. The Sonic Movie 3. I don't know if you can see the Sonic Movie 3 goods specifically, right? But like... Such a cool thing. They were paired off, like the goods were paired off into 2 and 2, right? Because you know like how in the movie it's, you know, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Shadow, right? And guess who they paired together for the merch? So for the clear files, for the stickers, for the badges, guess who they paired together? In a set, my boys, Shadow and Knuckles. And I was like, I've never seen Shadow and Knuckles like paired together, like my two favorite boys like paired together before, and I was so heckin' happy. I was like, yes, my two Oshis, let's go. Wehey. No, not shout Amy in this instance because Amy's, well, as far as we know, Amy's not in the movie. Yeah, but I hope she'll be in the future one. I hope she'll be where, I hope they make number 4, and I hope she'll be in that one. Remember, guys, Milky bought this stuff. What are you implying? I am a good, upstanding Gaikokujin, everybody. Good, upstanding Gaijin who's very good and pays her taxes and pays for stuff in the store. Guys, tell me how I'll interact with Sally Amaki. Oh, have fun. I mean, meet and greets are always very fun. Just kind of like, I don't know, have a fun conversation. I don't know. To be fair, I get very nervous at meet and greets as well. I did a meet and greet recently with my favorite Enka singer, and I literally like fumbled so hard. I don't even know what I said. I was just like sweating. I was like, oh, I don't know what to say. It's okay, guys. She's the future Sega CEOs. It's like an advanced salary. Okay, but look at this stuff, guys. So the sticker in this, if you can see the classic Sonic sticker, so that was basically like a freebie that you got. And same with the poster. The poster to the right, the Sonic X Shadow Tokyo Mission, which is the name of the movie in Japan. Sonic X Shadow Tokyo Mission. Wait, now that you mentioned it, why are they doing Sonado? Why are they using the Sonic X Shadow thing again? People gonna be googling some weird stuff. Anyway, and then yeah, the clear files for the movie. Also, can you see the Shadow Tumbler? OMG. OMG. How much did this all cost? I don't think it's actually as bad as I thought. Okay, let me think. The t-shirt was probably... So the t-shirt with the logo, I imagine that was probably the most expensive item. And that wouldn't have been more than like 5,000 yen. The clear files are actually not that much. Clear files are like a really great way to get merch for cheap. Same with the postcards. The postcards weren't that much either. And then the sticker and the movie poster were a freebie. And then I got some badges. So I would estimate I spent no more than like 10 to 15,000 yen, I would say. I wouldn't say I spent like too much. Yeah. I don't know why, but it feels crazy the Shadow the Hedgehog logo's on a shirt in 2024. I know, right? But I needed it. I saw it and I was like, yes, I need that. I need that. Yeah, 15. Okay, if it was 15, that's a little bit much. But 10,000 yen, I mean, it's an acceptable amount. for a one-time pop-up shop, it's acceptable. I'm gonna do like an unboxing short as well. Like showing everyone what I got. I need to also go to the... There's like a Shinjuku pop-up that's just come up as well. So I need to find a time to go to that. Yeah. But so heckin' cool. I'm so happy that they're releasing stuff. Oh yeah. Right, guys. Can you read the Shadow postcard? So the others are kind of funny. Like the Knuckles one, fists first. And then Tails being like, let's make it count. And then, can you guys read the Shadow one? It says, chaos never looks so good. I just thought that was so good. Chaos never looks so good. So yeah, fists first, apparently. I don't know. Knuckles what first? Knuckles? Shadow's wrist game is on point. That's Shadow, alright. Yep, Jeppy. That's the line he's going with. Yeah, Lee Shade. I thought that line was like kind of intense, but I also kind of love it as well. Very, very cool. And then yeah, they had some Shadow Generations badges as well. So yeah, very cool stuff. Yeah, I don't think it was much more than 15,000. I don't think... In fact, I think it was like max 15,000 for all this stuff. So I say a lot of it was clear files and postcards. Do people actually use clear files? I use clear files. I feel like I have so many... I feel like if you live in Japan, you use clear files. That's why. That's why it's the only place they can sell them. Wait... This is such a revelation, actually. I hadn't really thought about it. It's because everyone has so much paperwork in Japan. That's why people buy clear files. So they can put their boring paperwork in something cute. Yeah, exactly. How much paperwork do you need to have that many clear files? Believe me, there's a lot of paperwork. There's always paperwork everywhere. I wake up, I'm surrounded by paperwork. That's just something you have to accept when you live in Japan. You will have paperwork forever, always. Everywhere you go is paperwork. But alright, let's head back to what was I doing? Osaka Prefecture. Okay. Yo. So that was go into the merch a little bit. I'll show you the rest of the merch I got later. Let's switch up the music so you guys don't go crazy as well. Have a bit of the Crystal Cities mix. Okay. So, next picture. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh my god, who took that photo? Oh my gosh, that's really nice. Oh my gosh, who took that? Oh my god, I did. This is the... What's it called? The river. The famous river going through Osaka. But at night. Yeah. Pretty, thank you. The real... What is it? The... What's it called? Dotonbori? Or something? Like the main river. Yeah. I wish you stepped to the right a bit more. Yeah. Is it like slightly off-center? Yeah, no, you're right. See? Photography is clearly not my passion. Rick Vane, welcome in. Yeah, but it was really pretty at night, actually. And then I got the famous photo. The famous photo that everybody gets. Like, the photo. The photo that everybody gets in Osaka of Glico Man. I feel like this part of Osaka, like the river and stuff, looks a lot like nicer at night, I think. Yeah, the bridge from Yakuza 0. Yeah. Sudden thirst. Okay, there we go. I am hydrated. Yeah. So I feel like this bridge looks really nice at night, actually. I think that the lights really come out nicely, so I would highly recommend if you are in Osaka. It's great I never looked up when I went to that bridge, so I never saw the Glico Man. No! But you gotta pose with the Glico Man. Did you do the pose? Not this time. The last time I went to Osaka, I did do the pose. It was very busy for some reason. It was very busy, so I just like... I just like took my picture and ran. And then went to Okonomiyaki. But last time when I went there, it's a bit less crowded, and I did do the Glico pose. Yeah. So that was very fun. And then, you guys, dun dun dun, where did I go next? Oh my god. Oh my god, Universal Studios! Wah! Wah! It's a me, Mario. Woohoo! That's not the only thing I went to though. But I feel like the main attraction was definitely Mario. But the slots we had for Mario was like quite late in the day. Like very late. Like probably like the last slot. So we had a lot of time before that to do other stuff. By the way, they had, as you go in, like in the shop, they had these like Toad, Mario, Luigi, Peach stuff. Was it super crowded? Yes, it was. I think particularly because it was the week of Halloween, which I'm really glad actually that I went then, because the zombies was so cool. I've got some photos of the zombies, but looking forward to showing you guys those because it's so heckin' cool. And then we have... Let me see. I think I've got a photo of the entrance. The entranceway. Which I think has Mario on it, actually. Where'd he go? Mario, where are you? There you are. So yeah. We got Mario and then Minions. For all you Minions stands out there. Leekin, welcome! So any of you big Minions fans? I have a discount version of Universal Studios here in Singapore. Oh, what's it called? Really? Wait, what's it called? Yeah, so I was really very excited. I was getting extremely excited. Even just at the entrance, I was very extremely excited. So they did have popcorn. Yeah, I didn't get any, but it did look very cool. They had two different designs. This one was like the light up star thing, which a lot of people had. A lot of people had this popcorn box in the Mario Park. So it was very cool. It shined, lit up, I guess. Like, you know, like the star goes. So that was very cool. And oh my gosh, I was so lucky, you guys. I was so lucky. So I'm just like strolling into USJ. Cool. Strolling in. I didn't even realize. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that that My Melody and Kuromi are like regulars at USJ? How did I not know this? I was like, oh yeah, cool Mario World. And then suddenly I'm screaming and crying because My Mellow is like in front of me. And I'm like, oh my god. And she's even cuter. She's even cuter in person. So sweet. So sweet. Oh yeah, so this I have this little tiny alpaca that I was keeping in my pocket. So a lot of the photos have this little alpaca in. So yeah, the little alpaca in my pocket might come up quite a lot. But yeah, she was so heckin' cute. Oh my god, look at this little heart pose. I just can't. She was so adorable. I watched the Kuromi My Melody concert later in the day as well. Oh my god, I have so much to say about that. I think you guys are gonna very much enjoy the stories from the live. It was so crazy. Yeah, there was this as well. A little bit sus. So they had mushroom risotto. Like, what? Like, it kind of makes it look like it's made like from the Toads. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you can see it at the top. It's got like the little red bits, but I don't know. I looked at it and I was like, what? Is it made from the Toads? I don't know. It seemed kind of dark. I don't know. I'm guessing they mean other mushrooms rather than poor toads. Toad slaughter. I hope not. I hope not. I hope that's not a thing. Oh yeah, so I took pictures of the different rides that I went on. Which one's this one? I think this is the flying dinosaur from afar. Oh wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? So I think this is my favorite one, the flying dinosaur. So I don't know who has been to USJ, but yeah, the flying dinosaur and the Hollywood one are like the two. I think the two like biggest ones maybe that they have at USJ. Now I realized something on this holiday because I'm not super big on like massive roller coasters, right? And I found that out when I rode the Hollywood one, and I was nearly sick. I was like, woo! This is gonna be great! This is gonna be fantastic! And then I was on the ride like, oh no. Oh no! This is too much. This is too much for me. But the flying dinosaur was really good. Blue is blue! Welcome in! Welcome! I had an amazing time, thank you. I hope you also had a fun time on your break as well. Get well soon. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, so basically, I think this one's the flying dinosaur, which was really fun, right? So I realized something. I like like it can be as intense as ever, as long as I'm like lying down. You know, like the ones where it's meant to be you feel like you're flying. I'm totally good with those ones. I think it's just the ones where like there's a sudden drop. I think my tummy goes like whoop. Yeah, but I think that the one with all of the like flying things, I really loved it. I felt like I was in Jurassic Park, man. I could hear the Jurassic Park music playing, and I was like flying through the air. I was totally a dinosaur. Yeah, no, it was really fun. I really liked that one. But the Hollywood one, I think this is the Hollywood one. Yeah, that one. That one didn't go so well. I wouldn't go on it again, but I mean, I'm glad I went on it. So they had a special you could choose the music for the Hollywood one. So there was like lots of different songs. So I think Ado was on there. Yeah, if you did it in time, you had to be really quick. Like you had to press the button and get it registered in before the ride started. So I think my friend was desperately trying to get Ado and like didn't make it in time. Like no. But yeah, it was very cool. They had a song by Dreams Come True called Osaka Lover, and they changed the lyrics to be like everyone at USJ. It was like really cool. They like had it like, woo, everyone on the Hollywood ride at USJ, like in the lyrics, which I thought was so cool. Yeah, because they're like a really like, I don't know, it's a very famous song, very famous band, and I thought that was really awesome. So that was good. The feeling of being sick, maybe not so much. But yeah, Jurassic Park World in general was really cool. Like you had the music playing like as you walked in. So that was really cool. And yeah, the flying dinosaur, 100%. I think the best roller coaster I've ever been on in my life. Yeah, I really like the ones where you feel like you're flying, and it was really like, I don't know, it was very intense. Like there was a lot of spins and drops and stuff, but like it didn't feel motion sickening in any way because you felt like you're flying, right? Like you're leaning into the seat. You're like, you're like vertical, right? Like you're not sitting. You're kind of leaning into the seat as it kind of pulls you around, right? So I found that one very smooth and just very fun indeed. Yeah, so would highly recommend the flying dinosaur. Little alpaca is back. So yeah, I took a lot of pictures with the alpaca. Oh yes, this was funny. I think because it's Universal, right? They have permission to. Wait, hang on, I just need to blow my nose. Give me a second. They have permission to use, I'm guessing, like other songs under Universal Music. I assume is the case. I don't know for sure. But I I'm excited to get blue. I took a little alpaca along with me because it was very small and it fit in my pocket. So I was like, perfect for putting in all the photos. So this little alpaca is in a lot of the photos. Yeah. So we were sitting having lunch, and then suddenly I hear dum dum dum. How can you see it to my eyes? And I'm like, what? Wake me up. And I was like, what is happening? But I'm guessing that they have permission to play like random like Universal music. So you occasionally just started hearing all this stuff, and I'm like, why is Bring Me to Life like playing in the background right now? Like it was really peaceful scenery at this point as well. I think it was around here where I was having lunch, yeah. And it was just like, wake me up. It was interesting for sure. So that was kind of interesting. And then I went to Minion World. Minions everywhere. I mean, look, listen, minions get a lot of hate, but I like them. Hearing that randomly would suddenly wake me up. Yeah, right? I was wondering if you could, like, I don't know, do requests. Do requests for any Universal music, you know, including like VTubers or something. I don't know if they'd let me do a request. I don't even know who I'd ask, but that was kind of interesting. Banana. So yeah, here's some minions. Look at the minions looking very sweet. I don't know what they're doing here. Yeah, Sun Reaper's music. That's what I was thinking. I was like, why don't they play it at the park? That'd be amazing. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, like we were like, oh yeah, we've got some time left before we have to go to Harry Potter World. What has a short wait time? Oh, Minions Freeze Ray ride is only like 50 minutes. Let's go check it out. And when we got there, it was literally like it wasn't even like we thought it was gonna be kind of like Dodgems type thing. You literally just got like moved around on this little thing, and then it fires a quote-unquote freeze ray, which basically, as far as I could tell, just like shoots air at you. And that was it for 50 minutes of waiting. So we were like, nah. We were like, nah, let's do something else. And then in the process of looking for something else, you guys, oh, I did find these as well. I didn't have one, but they had a lot of like cool Halloween themed stuff. Yeah, a lot of really cool Halloween stuff. So they had these tiramisu churros that meant to look like a mummy and stuff like that. They had very, very cool theming for Halloween. But then I think USJ is meant to be very like heavy on the Halloween theming. All right, now we're getting to the main event. I mean, in my opinion, okay, I guess Mario World as well, to be fair, I guess. But okay, listen, I feel like the sudden Kuromi and My Mellow was very exciting though, because I didn't know it was gonna happen, right? And I didn't know as well that Kuromi has like a special live show at USJ. Oh my god, I was so excited. I was like, what is this? What is this? And I run over there, and it like the stage is all set up with like cute Kuromi stuff and Kuromi drums, and I'm like, OMG. And guys, it gets way better. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Lots of stuff happens in this, but let me go through like what happens in the show. So first, Kuromi has a solo number with some cool, like, I don't know, like Ikemen Kuromi bros. I don't really know. I guess they're like Kuromi's like band or something. I don't know. Anyway, there was some really like kakoi looking, like very punk kind of looking, like they were very like Kuromi style, right? And they were playing electric guitar while Kuromi was doing some like sick moves and like singing and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And then it was so cute. Guess who decides to start singing during Kuromi's song but My Mellow? It was the cutest thing ever. Like Kuromi, for those of you who aren't familiar, it's very basically they're Sonic and Shadow. Basically My Mellow is Sonic and Kuromi is Shadow. And My Mellow is always trying to always trying to get in the way of Kuromi, basically. So, like, My Mellow just starts singing really cutely at the end of Kuromi's song, and Kuromi's like, "Oh my god, My Mellow, I didn't invite you here." So this is a shot of My Mellow being like, "Ah, but Kuromi, we're like best friends. We're like best friends." And Kuromi's like, "No, why are you here?" And then, oh, it gets better, you guys. It gets better because no one could be expecting what a turn the show takes next. So I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna like sing some stuff together. I don't know. No, some random like foreign guy called, I don't even know what his name was, Mr. Love. It was Love something, like Love Man or something. Just suddenly comes out, right, and starts being like, "Oh, My Mellow. Oh, Kuromi, you're so special." And like it was so weird, right? And then he starts like, I think he started like flirting with Kuromi or something. I don't know what was going on. It was so weird. It was genuinely so weird. Like, I think he was like flirting with My Mellow, and Kuromi's like, "No, Mr. Loveman's mine. My Mellow, you're always ruining it," or something. He was part of the act. Yeah, he is. He was like the main thing, and it was so weird. Anyway, but I mean, great voice. Don't get me wrong, great voice. But yeah, he just like, yeah, it was so funny. He's like, it was just like so cheesy, right? And then they randomly, oh wait, this was also really weird. They randomly all started singing, what song was it? It was one of the like Jess Glynn Clean Bandit songs, I think. It's like a random like English song, and they all just started singing it, and I was like, what is going on? What is going on right now? I mean, to be fair, like, it sounded really sweet. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah, they randomly started singing "Don't Be So Hard on Yourself," and it was so cute. Like My Mellow being like, "Don't be so hard on yourself, girl." It was so cute. It was so sweet, but I don't know why it was happening. But it was very, very cute. And yeah, then Kuromi kept getting jealous of this guy flirting with My Mellow, and sings random, basically gets on stage, flirts with My Mellow, sings random English songs, refuses to elaborate, and leaves. This is exactly what happened, basically. This is literally exactly what happened. It was so funny. Where is the next picture? Wait, hang on. Let me. You guys need to see more of this. You guys need to see more of this show. What's this one? Oh yeah, so this is the guy doing his solo number. So then he went up and did like a whole solo concert. I mean, he was a great singer, don't get me wrong. It was just so funny. It was so random. And then Kuromi was playing the drums, which was really heckin' cute, and then My Mellow on the piano. And then, right, that was such a good bit where they both had guitars, right? And they were kind of like programmed in a different way, in like different sounds. So My Mellow's guitar was like ding 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 ding, and then Kuromi's guitar was like wow 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 wow. So they did this bit where like My Mellow would do a few notes, then Kuromi would do the same notes, and they would sound like really cute and then really rocky, and then they were like playing together, and it was so cute. It was genuinely like the sweetest thing ever. They had a whole original song as well, where like... Sorry, I'm really fangirling. I will talk about other things in a minute, but it was just so cute. They had this other song where like, it was like, My Mellow and Kuromi, like... My Mellow's like, "We're best friends, right, Kuromi?" And Kuromi's like, "I think we're more like rivals." And then they did this whole like original song about like, you know, not best friends, we're rivals kind of thing. And it was like so cute. It was like the cutest original song ever. I loved it. Yeah, it was just really, really, really good. And you guys, that's not the only show that I went to. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 not the only show that I went to, because I went to the Pokemon Halloween party. Woo, 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 woo. Sorry, it's blowing my nose. Yeah, the Pokemon Halloween party. Look at DJ Pikachu. Ay, DJ Pikachu. Ay, DJ Pikachu. It was so fun. It was really cool. They had like Deco27 producing some of the songs for the different Pokemon as well. So like the original songs in the show were genuinely so good. There was one bit that was questionable, which I think I'm getting to next, possibly. Yes, I think I am. So basically the premise, the premise was that you know, Pikachu and his like very G friend who had like a bling Pokeball and some really puffy coat. I don't know who he was, right? Anyway, they were like doing the DJ thing, and this lady's like, no more Halloween. This is Ween Hallow. Am I the only one who laughs at Ween Hallow? I don't know. Just something about it. I was like, I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Chandelier was not in it, but there was lots of like cool dog Pokemon in it. Ween Hallow. Hallowed Ween. I bet they know. Are they trying just to get like? Are they doing it deliberately to get foreigners to like be like, lol? I don't know. But it was really cool. So each of the Pokemon had like their own original songs and stuff, which was really awesome. I think I have some more pickies. And there was also like different choreography routines for each of the songs as well. Yeah, as I say, like you know, the what's it? Like a lot of the songs I think were produced by Deco27, which was very cool. Let me see. I think the next one I blocked out someone's face, so there we go. Yeah, and they used like a lot of different props as well in the dances. It was really cool. Like it was like a proper show. It was like a proper show. You could pay extra to get tickets to be near the front, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to or anything. You could just watch it like get there early and watch it from another point as well. Or you could do that. So yeah, pretty heckin' cool. Wait, which is that one? Okay. Wait, where am I up to? Gengar. Oh my gosh, Gengar was so cute. Like, Gengar was definitely my favorite because the way that the mascot walked was so like fluffy. It was like, I don't know, like you know, like a water balloon, right? You know, like a water balloon kind of consistency. Like that's how the mascot was walking. It was so cute. I think I had my eyes on Gengar the whole time, but just because the way he was walking around was like so heckin' adorable. Yeah. Just like how it is in the anime. Yeah, exactly. I love him with the hat and the jacket. Doesn't he just look so heckin' cool? So I think the idea was like Gengar was like the rival, like the evil lady who's like Ween Hallow was like, yeah, out with Pikachu, in with Gengar kind of thing. Or something. Oh yeah, I've got a photo of the bling guy. So the guy on the right was like one of the main characters. I don't know if you can see. Wait, let me zoom in. Because it's really cool. He had like a bling Pokeball. Like it was like a sick outfit, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, let me try and get a zoom in of his epic outfit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, oops, that's not very nice. We want to make sure that it's not cut off. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see like the bling. Like he's got this massive bling Pokeball around his neck and a big puffer jacket. Like he looked pretty cool. He looked pretty cool, not gonna lie. Satoshi. That should definitely been his name. Ash Blingham. That should have definitely been his name. Yeah, no, it was really, really cool though. He was like very, very blinged out. So that was pretty awesome. Let me see. So we have the dude with his bling. Oh yeah, I think the next one is one of the ones I covered someone's face up. Let me just double check. I've been very careful to make sure if anyone's... I mean, it was kind of busy all around, so it was kind of hard to get any pictures without people in it. But if people like close up to the camera, I made sure to cover their face with capybaras. Okay, let me see. So this is the evil lady. She was really cool though. I liked her. And then like all of the Pokemon came on stage for like the final number. I really like this photo because Gengar's like jumping off the floor. I look so cute. Wait, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in to Gengar being very, very cute. Very cute. Very sweet. 10 out of 10 Gengar jumping off the floor. So sweet. So cute. Wait, let me zoom in on the Gengar. The Gengar boy. Oh, look. Oh. So sweet. So cute. No, genuinely so heckin' sweet. Yeah, I love this photo. So cute. So heckin' cute. Capybara's in the club. Let's go. I think we have another... I think I got a good close-up of Pikachu as well. Let me get you guys the close-up of Pikachu. Pikachu-choo-choo. Pikachu-choo-choo. Yeah, I haven't told you guys that yet. I was, like, ill for, like, half the holiday. Which was great. You might hear I'm still a bit nasally. I had like a really bad cold and like some kind of bug or something. Like for like... Well, I remember because I took my Dumbetter. I took my Dumbetter with me with the aim of like, yeah, I'm gonna do training every day while I'm on holiday in the hotel. Let's go. And then I only did 2 days and then I got sick. I feel like this always happens to me every holiday. Every single holiday I seem to get sick. It's like my body's fine. Like, it's time to relax. Here. Have some illness. Yeah, so here's Pikachu. Looking very heckin' sweet. Looking very, very cute indeed. Let me see. Are there any others of the Pokemon parade? But yeah, it was really heckin' fun. I think that's pretty much everything for the Pokemon parade. And then to kill some time before... Wait, hang on. I need to blow my nose again. Oh my god. Bleh. Okay, that's better. Yeah, and you have to drag the dumbbells while you're sick. I know, it was so annoying. I was like, it's fine. I don't mind if my suitcase is heavy because it's good practice. I'm gonna be training every day. I mean, luckily it was a road trip, so most of the time it was just take my suitcase to the car. So at least that wasn't so bad. So yeah, then we I feel like right, so the friends who came with me, right? Like most of them were like theme park fanatics, right? So when you pair that with teacups, it's very intense. I don't think I've ever been on such intense teacups in my life. I feel like my friends were like spitting them so crazily, and I was like, oh my god. I feel like usually when I do it, I'm like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And my friends were literally just like... It was so crazy. But it was really cute. So it was basically like teacups, but they were little cupcakes. Just to kill some time before the timed entry for Harry Potter and Mario. So with the ticket that we got, we bought it for Mario basically, but we also got Harry Potter included. So we were like, okay, we'll go check it out then. So wait, that was that one. Wait, hang on. Where am I up to? That was Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. Oh yeah, before that, I think I went to go get a. So they have like this specific mascot. This death bear or something. I don't know if you guys have seen these. I don't know. They had like a special show with these guys at night. But yeah, they had like a special drink with this guy. So I was like, sure, I'll get the death bear drink. Doesn't look Five Nights at Freddy's at all. Seems like a great idea. I mean, it gave me a good sugar boost at least. It gave me a good boost of sugar. This is a very sweet picture of the of the little alpaca in front of USJ. Yeah. In front of the USJ. So there's like a big river pond area in the middle of all the different areas, which is very nice and scenic, very, very pretty. Felt a bit, I guess in that way, it felt a bit like Disney Sea, like having the kind of big water bit in the middle. And then, yeah, we had time tickets into the Harry Potter area, which I will say did look very like the movies. Like, it was pretty cool. There was loads of people. It was so busy in there. Like, both Harry Potter Land and Nintendo World were both, like, so busy. I guess because, like, it's specific time tickets you have to get in there or something. But yeah, it was like really heckin' busy. And let me see. They had the heckin' train, the platform 9 3/4 train thing. Where is it? There it is. So they had the train. They had, let me see, what else did they have? Doko da? Did I do that one? Oh no, I didn't do that one. Okay, let's do that one. The houses it was like made to make it look like it was snowing, which I thought was a really cool effect actually. It did seem to work pretty well, like the fake snow stuff. So that was pretty cool. I have to say it was pretty cool. And then they had, I really like Hermione's dress from the 4th movie. They had that on display in one of the little areas, which I thought was pretty cool. And then what else did they have? They had special Quidditch churros. Special Quidditch churros, which I thought was also pretty cool. Yeah. Also pretty cool. There was a lot of merch, but I was like, I think I still feel funny about spending money on Harry Potter stuff just because of you know who. So I was like, I will appreciate the world area because I've got a ticket anyway. But I was like, probably just gonna spend all my money in Mario World. And what else was there? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, so the castle was impressive. The castle was very impressive. And it was kind of cool, like, it was kind of cool going there, in the day and also at night. Because basically, like, the ride that is included in the Thrill Pass that we got, it's kind of like, nandarona. How do you describe those kind of rides? So basically, you're like in the seat, you're moving around, but it's kind of like 3D stuff happening in front of you as you go through it. So it's kind of almost like a simulation ride, but not, because you are moving. You are moving around and being rotated and going through the castle, but the stuff that's in front of you is kind of like, 5D. Yeah, 5D. Yeah. I guess that's what you call it. So that was inside the castle, which was pretty cool. So you went into the castle and like, well, at least it felt like it was in the castle. I don't know if it actually was. I don't know how they design these things. Like maybe it's actually like under the ground. I don't know. I have no idea. But it felt like it was in the castle, which was pretty cool. So yeah, inside, and then yeah, it was kind of cool. Oh yeah, this was really funny. So like what was it? Like I think me and my friends split into like 2 groups, right? And then for one of our cruise, right? There was like us and this. I didn't realize like kids, like really young kids, can ride rides alone at USJ. I didn't realize this. So like we had this really young Japanese girl get on the ride with us. And I was like, oh, maybe I was a bit scared, right? Because I had no idea what this ride was gonna be like, and I can get a bit nervous. So I was like, oh, so yeah, is this ride? Have you been on this ride before? Is it scary? To the little girl, and she's like, kawakunai. She was literally like 5, I swear. She was like literally 5 years old and giving me so much sass. She was like, kawakunai yo. Kawakunai. She looked at me like, pathetic. And I was like, bro, I was just asking. So that was kind of funny, yeah. That girl was quite the Chad. But I didn't know that you could, like, she looked really young. I didn't know that, like, kids could just ride them on their own. I feel like you wouldn't be allowed to in the UK, but maybe it's different in Japan. I don't know. You got Anya, literally. Yeah, she was giving very Anya energy, actually. Devastating. The little girl was terrified by Milky talking fluent JP. No, I think I got the impression she just thought I was pathetic. Like, bro, why does she think this ride's gonna be scary? It's like, it's literally Harry Potter on a broomstick, bro. That's the impression I got anyway. She seemed very like, of course it's not scary. Why are you asking me this? But yeah, no, the castle was really heckin' cool. I think I've got like the castle in the day and at night. I thought that was really nice. So it was really weird though. I think it was the timing that we went into the Harry Potter area, that when we went in the castle, it was light. And then when we came out, it was dark, which was kind of weird. It was like, whoa, what time is it right now? What's happening? Kind of thing. Yeah, the castle at night was very cool. It was very cool. I would recommend, actually, because, like, in the town as well, like, all of the lights, like, light up and stuff. I think it looks very cool at night, the Harry Potter area. So if you have a chance to, like, go either in the day or at night, I would recommend nighttime. Yeah. And then what else was there in this one? Okay, so this was kind of cool. They had like a wand shop. I think I don't know exactly. I think they're like interactive ones, right? I didn't really have the time to investigate very much, but I think that they like interact with stuff in the Harry Potter area or something. I'm not sure. I think one of my friends did it once and told me about it. But I thought it was pretty cool how they like had people stacking the wands, kind of look like how it does in the movie. I thought that was pretty cool touch, to be honest. And then the heckin' car. The heckin' car. I don't think it's just a souvenir thing, because it said interactive wand, which I think implies that it does something in the park. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that the car, like, just outside the area was also kind of cool. I didn't think my photo even, like, came out because it was so dark, but it seems like it did. Lucid Val, welcome in! I'm just showing everyone my pictures from USJ at the moment. Yeah, just about to go on to the Mario area, so you came in just the right time. And now, here we go! Here we go! It was kind of cool, actually. It was kind of cool that it was, like, pitch dark. Completely dark. Once we finally were able to get into Mario World. Because our time was, like, literally, like, entry at, like, I don't know, like, 6:30? Or something. Like, really late. So it was, like, already pitch dark by the time that we got there. But actually, I thought that made it look really cool. Like, it made it look like some kind of dream world almost. Like, it wasn't real. I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I don't know. I did get a candid shot of Peach. Because I saw her, like, taking photos with people. And I don't know what it is about the photo I took, but it just looks really sus. She looks very, like, F my life in this picture. I don't know why. So yeah, I found this one quite amusing. This is the only photo I got of Peach, and she looks so like sus. Imagine Milky reaching the castle gate and the staff said, "Your ticket is on another day." I would have screamed. I would have actually screamed if that was the case. No, I'm pretty sure we had the right day, the right ticket. I like this photo. This photo's cute. little alpaca going to Mario World. Little alpaca in Mario World. Yeah. Yeah, she looks like she's hiding from something. Exactly. It just looks like such a sus picture. Her when she's cooking the shroom soup. It's not made out of toads. What do you mean? Oh yeah, and oh my gosh, guys. Why with the mods there? Oh my god, Elsie Lappin. Oh my god, Elsie Lappin. What are you doing in Mario World? Oh my gosh. Wow, it's such a coincidence. Such a coincidence to see you here. Doxing Elsie Lappin. Elsie spotted. I feel like I got some quite good photos of a few things. Oh yeah, so did you yell ooh woo at him? I should have done. Although it was so busy that probably, and there was a lot of foreigners there, guys. If like, I feel like I can get away with shouting weird stuff when there's no foreigners around. But as soon as there's a foreigner and I shout ooh woo at Shy Guy, I feel like someone's gonna be like, what? What? Yeah, so the Mario Kart ride. Okay, so wait, I told you guys my rating so far, right? Like Flying Dinosaur ride, 100% the best ride at USJ, in my opinion. So good. Hollywood Coaster, I think, is good as long as you are okay with like big drops in roller coasters. Like it was fun to have the music and stuff, but it was too big. Like it was like too stomach churning for me. Stomach churning drops. Yeah. So that's what I would say. And then the Harry Potter one was quite motion sickening, but very fun. So, because I guess it was motion sickening because you're like watching a 3D screen and also being moved around at the same time. But it was really cool. Like it felt like you were really following Harry on the broomstick and stuff. So that was really, really cool. The Mario Kart ride, I liked the theming a lot, is what I will say. I did really like the theming and like so this is the like Bowser in the waiting area of the ride. And then they also had all the different Mario Kart cups. Look at this! This is so cool. This is like one of my favorite parts of... I actually really just like the waiting area of the ride so much. I thought it was so cool, like having all the different Mario Kart cups and stuff like that. And it was kind of like you had to wear these 3D glasses, and that kind of showed some AR characters on the track, and then you're on the kart. And then you have to like shoot them as you're going around, basically. It was very innovative and very cool. But yeah, I feel like it wasn't like super... Like, you didn't move around a lot. So I would say if you're more of like a thrill seeker, maybe go for like, yeah, Flying Dinosaur, Hollywood Coaster, that kind of stuff. But it was a fun experience. It was definitely a fun experience. But there was like so much cool stuff. But, right, one thing I will say... Look, listen. One thing I've not brought up about Mario World in general. There's a complete outrage. No Wario. And when I mean no Wario, I mean literally no Wario. Anywhere. Okay. I looked high, I looked low for that cake, guys. You can imagine, okay? In the Mario Kart, it was like all of the regulars and then all of the like weird Bowser, like Monty. It was like Monty instead of Wario. They had a Monty... Bonty... Fonty, whatever they're called. All of them, right? They had all of those. But they didn't even have Wario. Absolutely ridiculous. And then I went in the shop and there was not a single piece of Wario merch in the whole shop. And genuinely very disappointed. The cake was too much. Yeah, maybe the cake was too expensive. Maybe the licensing on that cake was just too much, you know? There was a lot of cool stuff in the shop, though. They had, like, these kind of Mario and Luigi sweaters and stuff like that. Curious Speaker! welcome. Can we get a shout out for Kirispeaka? Everybody go check out Kirispeaka. I'm giving everyone a lowdown of my my holiday across Japan. Oh, a raid! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Did you have a good time doing some music? What were you doing? Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. I'm just showing everyone what I did at USJ. I literally just came back from vacation today. So I'm showing everyone my photo diary. And I was just saying how utterly appalled I am that there was no Wario motifs or merch anywhere in the whole of Mario World. Complete and utter disaster. Can't believe they didn't have my boy anywhere in the park. Absolutely ridiculous. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good time listening to some music. My name is Milky Queen. I am a virtual singer, music producer, and variety streamer. Today, we are doing a review of all of my photos from my vacation. I went over 7 road trip over 7 prefectures. It was mainly themed about going to different theme parks. We're only on the first theme park still right now, so there's plenty more to come. Thank you so much again for the raid, Kirispeaka. If you need to go rest or whatever, then please feel free to do so. And thank you so much again for bringing your community here. Thank you so much. Really, really heckin' appreciate it. So they had, yeah, in the shop, they had these kind of Mario and Luigi sweaters and stuff like that. I mean, the shop was pretty cool. This was the shop, like, as you exited the Mario Kart area. So it had, like Mario Kart designs on the walls and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. And then... But this is ridiculous, right? Look at this. Look at this outrage. Oh, yeah. There's Bowser, Mario, Luigi, Rosalina, Peach, Toad, Toadette, Yoshi, you know, Chain Chomp, a banana. They making merch of a banana before my boy Wario. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Genuinely. Absolutely ridiculous. That Luigi and Peach. Oh my gosh, wait. What, on the second row? Saucy. Saucy. Oh my gosh. USJ! Yeah! USJ です。なんか初めてやっと行けました。マリオのところとか、ハリーポッターとかも行けてて、すごい楽しかったです。Banana sells more than Wario. They couldn't fit the cake on the shelf. I mean, that's probably true, you know? That's probably true. Relaxing to the max. I like the Peach on the top right. Peach on the top right looks like she's seen some things. But yeah, no, it was a total outrage. It was a total utter outrage, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you guys at the end what I bought from all of these places. Because I took one big photo of everything. And then, oh my god, it was so cute! After the Mario Kart, right, we were all like, we're hungry. I wonder if the restaurant is like super crowded. And it actually wasn't. So good tip, guys. If you want to go to Toad's restaurant, in Japanese, Toad is called Kinopio, which I didn't know. I didn't actually know that until I went to Mario World. If you want to go to Toad's restaurant, we went about 8 p.m. or something. It was not that busy at all. We got our food really quickly. And we got seated pretty much straight away, even though it was like a group of us. So, yeah, would highly recommend. Yeah, would highly recommend. Wait, they're still selling much of the theme food that late? Yeah, exactly. I was surprised. I was surprised that it was still open at 8 p.m. But I was like really happy because the food was actually really good. Let me... Honestly, right, this is how much I liked it. I genuinely think that, like, Toad's restaurant was my favorite part of Mario World. It was really good. Like, every little detail, like, the lamps were, like, Toad, pattern. I thought that was really cute. And then they had lots... Oh my god, it was so funny. They had, like, electronic screens in the restaurant, which had the, like, animations of the Toads cooking. And there was this one really sassy Toad. I don't have a video, right? But the boss Toad, right? So there was one Toad that was like holding the to-do list. And they never ticked off anything on the to-do list. They seemed very inefficient, right? The toad that was just like holding the to-do list was so sassy. Like he was like wiggling his butt so much as he walked. He was like holding his to-do list like sass, sass, sass. He was wiggling that cake so much. He was definitely my favorite one. The dessert is different. I hope you had it. Right, Elsie Lepin, right? They lied. Let me tell you why, right? They, the peach cake, right? Like, it said 4 people's worth on the thing. It said 3 to 4 people. And there was like, you know, there was like a few of us in the group and we were like, oh, maybe we can share it. And then we were like, how big is it? Like, size-wise, right? And the guy, like, did this, like, massive circle. And we were like, whoa, that's huge. We're not going to be able to eat all of that. That's massive. So we were like, we ordered our own desserts instead because we thought it was going to be absolutely huge, right? And then we saw another table that had it and it was not that big at all. So it was a complete lie. It wasn't that big at all. The guy like literally made out like it was as big as Wario's ass. Like he was like, he like did the biggest circle with his hand ever. So yeah, bit of a scam that was. So no, I did not have the peach cake, but I did see another table that had it. The cake was a lie. Lucky Pee-Pee! Glad you had a safe trip and had lots of fun. I had loads of fun. I'm so excited. Only fake food pick in Japan, Peach's cake. It was such a lie, you guys. It was such a heckin' lie. Why did the guy tell me that it was like massive and it wasn't? Anyway, so this is what I had in the end, which was very, very nice. So I had the special soda, which came in a cute little star cup. I feel like my whole meal was very star themed, which is very sweet. And then I had the teriyaki chicken with the star rice, which was very nice, very tasty. And then I had the goalpost cake, which was really nice as well. And you get to keep like the little flag, so the little Mario flag on my dessert. You get to keep that. So that was really nice, and it was really tasty. It was genuinely like really, really nice. Yeah, it was so tasty. Like, I feel like themed cafes in Japan Pokemon can be not very nice food, but this one was genuinely really, really nice. Bitito, yeah, it was amazing. It was really, really good. It was actually really tasty. So, and the theming was really nice. Also, like, it came really quickly. I was really surprised that we got seated. Like, we were queuing for like a tiny bit, but we got seated pretty quickly and got our food really quickly. So overall, would highly recommend Toad's Restaurant. I would say it was probably my favorite thing. Yeah, the Bowser taking over. It was really funny though, because like I think some of the toads are like delayed, right? So all the toads are like chopping up their carrots. The sassy toads taking around the to-do list, right? And then suddenly they're all walking around as normal, but the sky goes like black and Bowser appears. But there's like a delay between Bowser appearing and the toads noticing. So for a while, they're just sort of like still strutting around, cutting their carrots, just like while the sky is like full of lightning. And then it takes them a second and they're like, wait, something's not right. Then they're suddenly like, wah! But it was quite funny how like there seemed to be a bit of a delay with that. This was really cool. Like the ceiling of the of Toad's Restaurant was so cool. Yeah, just honestly, like, I know it's weird for like a restaurant to be my favorite part. But it genuinely was. I really liked the theming of the food. I just thought that the restaurant was really heckin' pretty. I just thought it was really heckin' cool. One thing you may not have noticed if you've been to the park, that I didn't notice until my friend pointed it out. There's like secret Pikmin. My friend was like, "Are that's not Mario?" And I was like, "What?" And then, yeah, there's like several places in the park where there's like secret Pikmin. And there was like at least, I think I saw like when we started looking for it, there was at least like 3 places where they were. So yeah, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for those. when you go to Mario World, because like I definitely wouldn't have noticed it. My friend wasn't like, wait, isn't that Pikmin? So that was kind of interesting. And I've got a full view of the park here. This gives you a full view of what it was like. Honestly, like, I would recommend actually going when it's dark, because it really brings out the colors, and like the sky almost looks completely black when you take your photos. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Like, obviously it's nice to have like a blue sky for photos as well, but to be honest, I'd prefer this to like a cloudy sky for the photos. I think it looks kind of cool. Yeah. The wet floor cones are also banana peels. Oh my gosh, I don't think I saw any of those. That's so cool. That's so awesome. But yeah, like some of the things I really liked is I like the spinning coins. Yeah, like the spinning coins. They like everything you can see here. Obviously it's a photo so you can't see, but everything is like moving, right? So like the Goombas are like moving around, the Thwomp is like going up and down. The coins are spinning in place and look like they're floating. Yeah, I don't know how they do that. It must be just like a really thin wire or something. I don't know. But like it looked really, really cool. It looked like the coins were floating. Yeah, basically everything you can see in this picture was moving. So it was just really awesome. Like 100%, like for the theming, Mario World is definitely the best theming in the whole of USJ. Like, it's so cool. In terms of actual rides and stuff, there isn't really that many. It's more for the themes. So I think it's more to like go and look around, like take photos, go to the cafe, that kind of thing. But it was so cool. I was having an amazing time. Elsie Lappin, we didn't have time because the park closed at like, I can't remember when the park closed. Like kind of early, right? Well, I mean late compared to other parks, but I think it was like 9 or 10, and our entry was like 6:40. So by the time we'd like gone on Mario Kart, eaten some food, like we were gonna see about getting like the bands and doing the achievements and stuff. By the time we finished all that, it was like nearly time to go home. So we were like, oh yeah. So that was the one thing about having like a very late entry time. If you want to get done like everything in Mario World, I would say that the late entry time is like quite restrictive. But in terms of like seeing it in some cool lighting and you know, I mean, for us it was the only one left. It was the only time left, so we didn't really have a choice. But yeah, I think for photos it was very cool though. And then that's not all though. That's not all, you guys. That's not all, because it was Halloween. Oh, first of all, Peach's Castle. Heck yeah! So pretty. Oh, the bands are the first things you should have got. The achievements pop up as you ride the cars. Oh, do they? Oh! I see. Well, anyway, I mean, to be fair, like the only things we were able to do anyway was the Mario Kart ride and going to the restaurant and looking around and buying merch. So I'm glad that we got to see everything and take photos though. I'll have to go again sometime. Yeah, I'll have to go again and try with the bands. Yeah. But it was so heckin' fun. I really thought that like the theming was so amazing, and as much as, yeah, it was kind of restrictive going at night, like there wasn't as much time to look around nice and slowly at my own pace or whatever. I did think that the photos look really cool. Like this photo of the castle literally looks like it doesn't have a background, you know what I mean? Like it looks really cool with like the dark night sky. So I thought that was nice, but yeah. Oh yeah, guys, I saw Callie. Yes, the zombies! This is like a Reaper zombie. But there was like... So the zombie thing was really cool. I like the fact that like the announcement in the park is like, we are about... The zombies are about to arrive. If you have a small child, please go to like the safe areas. Because it was genuinely really scary, right? Like... I didn't realize how intense it was. They had actual working chainsaws, some of them, and they were coming up right next to you with this working chainsaw. Like, it was pretty intense. weapons. Like, I thought all of their weapons were gonna be fake. I mean, maybe the chainsaw was still fake. I don't know, but it smelled like a chainsaw. It smelled like a chainsaw. It looked like a chainsaw. I think it was an actual chainsaw. I mean, I don't know for sure, but it looked like it might have been. They had lots of different types of zombies. There was this one road where it was nothing but Ikemen Draculas for some reason. There was like loads and loads of like Japanese girls in that in that road. So I'm guessing that's like a popular thing, like the zombie Ikemen Draculas. I don't know. There was like a lot of them in this one area. Like you literally walk down and suddenly it was like all of these like really anime Draculas just like doing all these cool poses and stuff, and I was like, what? Yeah, Dracula host boys, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it was very, very cool. But I thought the chainsaw one was definitely the most scary. Oh my god. Wait, where was the... I think I got a photo. Yeah, look! That was an actual chainsaw, you guys. Like, legit. Like, he came right up to me and like with the chainsaw running and like poked it at me. I mean, they're not allowed to touch you or do anything, I know, but still, it was like very, very close. Yeah, it was so cool. Was it a chainsaw or a chainsaw engine? Yeah, you're right, K1P. I feel like it couldn't be a real chainsaw, right, you guys? It looked like a real one. It definitely looked like a real one. It smelled like a real one. It definitely smelled like one. Yeah, probably doesn't have any blades. Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't. I'm sure it doesn't, but it was still pretty scary. So yeah, there was lots of different types of zombies. There was even one on like stilts. Wait, if I got a photo of that one. That was pretty cool. This one. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. That was like so much. What do you mean felt like? No, I don't mean felt. I meant smell like one. It's like smell? Because it like smell of like the... the... whatever they use to power the chainsaw. It smelled very strong. Yeah. There was lots of different types of zombies. It was really, really, really cool. And then at night, when the day at USJ has finished, they, it kind of like... like goes up into the sky. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a bit hard to see, but you can see like the strobe lights that go up in, like right up into the sky at the Universal Globe as you leave. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty nice. During the Comic-Con, there was a guy that brings a chainsaw. It doesn't have blades, but the engine revs loudly and it burns gasoline. Okay, that must have been what they were using, Floormaster. I thought it would be ridiculous if it was an actual one, right? I thought that couldn't be a thing, but there was part of me that was still like doubting it, you know? Yeah. So that was USJ. Wait, I think that's everything from Osaka. And then after that, is that everything from Osaka? After that, we drove to Nara! Tashkani. So, yeah. Nara is the next one. I'm just gonna quickly go grab a quick cuppa before we start on Nara. I know I've shown you guys photos of Nara before, but I went to a totally different part of it this time. So it's gonna be a new experience. And then stay tuned though for the epic, the one, the only Shima Spain Village. Shima Spain Village. Shima Spain Village. I am like literally like a hardcore Shima Spain Village Oshi now. Best theme park in Japan, hands down. You guys need to see it. All right, I'm gonna quickly go get a cup of tea, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Why do Japanese kettles take so long? It's not done yet. Why?
Experience your prison, then let's turn it upside down. You can be anyone you want, even if it's blue or not. No nameless crowds, no judging faces, loud crossings and hollow gazes. Just me and you against the world. In the crystal city we'll walk. There was never anybody but.
Chum Neko-sama! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the bits! Bits! Arigatou gozaimasu! Thank you! Alright, we're back. Back with a cup of tea. Elsie Lappin, I think even if you got one, it wouldn't work properly. Yeah, it's because Japan's voltage. Yeah. Yeah, American. Yeah. So, like, even if I got one... In the same way that my friend was like, I want to buy a rice cooker in Japan. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work in the UK. Like, unless you buy like a global one. It's got the same like, yeah, voltage, wattage, or whatever it is, issues as the other thing. So, that's annoying, but it's okay. Nara Prefecture. Nara Prefecture. On to the next prefecture, you guys. Let me get it loaded up. Very sweet picture to start with. Very sweet. Very cute. Very sweet, very cute. Very sweet, very cute. Aw, look. It's little Bambi Babu. So sweet. The Arcane Noodles! Ohayo! Thank you so much for 13 months! Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I wanted to go to a bit where, I hadn't been before. I'm trying to think what it was called now. I can't remember. Wait, I'd seen it on TV, right? I'd seen this, like, this kind of, shrine that overlooks, the whole of Nara. And has, like, very pretty lanterns. And I'd seen it on TV, but I'd never been there. So, I was like, guys, I've been to Nara, like, so many times. Can we try this place that I've never been? They were like, sure. So, we went, I suggested that, and we went there. Wait, let me see if Google knows where it is. Google, tell me your wisdom. Do you know where this is? Ah, yeah. Nigatsudo. So it's like at the back of Todaiji. It's like at the back of Todaiji, which is the big temple with the big like Buddha in Nara. So around the back of there, there's something called Nigatsudo, which is like a bit that overlooks the whole of Nara. It's very, very nice. Alright, now this boy was very naughty. Right. I have a story about this one. This boy. Right, so... very sweet. You know, like, it's a bit sus when a deer's, like, on their own, right? In a particular area. And it's like... We were like, oh yeah, this seems like a very polite boy. Seems like a very polite boy. Or maybe we'll give him a Shika Senbei, right? Because we had like, I think we bought just like one pack between all of us just so we could feed some of the deer. So we had some of the deer crackers, Shika Senbei on hand. And we were like, oh, very polite boy. Gave this deer a senbei. And then went to go look in the shop. Oh my god. Guys, you want to hear like an ultimate embarrassing story? You know, like one of those stories where you just think back on it and you just feel embarrassed. Do you want to hear one? It's gonna make you cringe and embarrassment. Do you want to hear it? I'm sure you do. I feel like any story that I am embarrassing myself, probably chat wants to hear it, but but it might give you secondhand cringe. Okay, all right. So basically, the very nice shop over there, like the one at the back, not the one at the front, the one at the back. I went in there. It was very rainy. It was very rainy, and I had my umbrella. And you know, outside like Japanese cafes and shops, they have like a little basket thing for your umbrellas, right? So this one already had some umbrellas in it. So I figured there was some other people in the shop. Put my umbrella in it. To which point the shop owner comes over with a really worried face. Like, no, those are the umbrellas for sale. They'll get wet. Please don't put it in there. And I was like, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I died of cringe. I died of like embarrassment in that moment. I was like, no, I'm so sorry. It was okay. They were very friendly. He didn't say it in a grumpy way. He said it in a very friendly way. And then we were chatting, and he said my Nihongo was Jozu. So that's what you need to play the guide you got. No, I went the other way, and it seemed to work. I went with like, you know, pretty solid Japanese answer, and that seemed to work better. And they were like, oh, how long have you been living in Japan and stuff like that. So I seemed to win them back over, but it was, oh my god, it was so embarrassing. I did buy stuff there because I felt bad. I was gonna maybe get stuff anyway, but I did buy a little thing. I'll show you later what I got. That is a certified wake up at 3 AM in cold sweat. Literally! I'm gonna be thinking about his face, being like, no, don't put it in there. It is so embarrassing. Anyway, yeah, back to the deer story. So we were like, oh, that's a very sweet deer, being very polite, because we'd seen a lot of deer that were being very like insistent, right? You give them one cracker, and then they're like following you, right? Or like butting you, and we're like, no, this has been a very polite boy. He took his cracker and left. Very polite boy. So like we thought that this deer was a very polite, sweet boy. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, like later on, like after we come back out of the shop, right? The same deer with muddy antlers decides to just rub his muddy antlers on my friend's coat. For like no reason. He just suddenly comes up to my friend and just goes like, puts his head on their coat and just goes like, and then their coat was covered in mud. Okay, my friend didn't find it that funny, but we found it funny. No, it was a black coat. It was fine. We had some wipes on hand, so we were able to fix it quickly. Yeah, I don't know what. I think like when cause their antlers, like, I don't know the science behind it. Did their antlers fall off or something? And then they try and like soften them off, like round them off on like wood and stuff, don't they? I think so. Yeah. But I think it was probably a very deliberate action from this deer. Anyway, so that was the story of sweet but sussy boy. Sweet but sussy boy deer. But I love him all the same. Very cute. Very cute, very sweet deer. Very cute, very sweet. But yeah, kind of a little bit naughty. Little bit of a naughty deer. But yeah, the bit at the Ninatsudo was like very, very pretty. It was very beautiful. I'm glad I got to go there. And yeah, you can't, I mean, it was a bit cloudy, so you can't really see the view of Nara that well in this picture. But you can see behind those like bushes. You could see the whole of like Nara City from there. So it was pretty heckin' cool. I liked it a lot. I think actually it might be my new fav part of Nara. And the Nigatsudo place had these amazing lanterns all around, which is what I'd seen on TV. This is what I'd seen on TV and really wanted to see. So I'm glad that I got to see it. It was very beautiful. I think there's this one as well. Very pretty. I feel like it just felt like a very magical place. And it wasn't too busy either. I feel like not many people necessarily know about it. I mean, I'd already been to Nara like 3 times and never been to this place. So I would highly recommend. Yeah, I would highly recommend if you fancy trying it out. It was very quiet, very serene, very nice place. And the back streets kind of around that area were also very nice too. If you're looking for like, yeah, very beautiful Japanese scenery, would highly recommend. And then we went to Todaiji, which is like the big temple in the middle of Nara that has the big Buddha as very I'm not sure. I mean, I think you're allowed to take photos of the big Buddha. I don't know whether I should show them here or not, but it's a very pretty, very serene place. It really is massive. I didn't quite realize how massive it was. So yeah, would highly recommend going to see in person. This made me chuckle. I mean, technically, right? Technically, this is correct. But it feels almost like a statement about life, somehow. I don't know. Like, it feels like a statement about life. New grass is growing, guys. And even if it's not growing today, new grass is growing. Very philosophical indeed. So deep, so heckin' deep. I don't know. I'm glad it'll be okay. New grass is growing. That's the kind of like image I took from it anyway. Yeah. Not sure if photos are okay after the umbrella storm. The umbrella one was just so embarrassing. Oh yeah. Would highly recommend actually if you are a bit I need this framed. I need it. Yeah, I just need it like, you know, laminated on my wall. I'm gonna take that as a saying to live by, chat. New grass is growing, chat. New grass is growing. Yeah, if you need somewhere to like chill in Nara, the museum in the on the approach to Todaiji is really not very busy, and it has a tea house. And it's got loads of seats, and it's a really good. It's got everything you need to just have a quick break. Very recommended. Cause like after a long walk in the rain, we were all like, okay, we need matcha and wagashi stat. So it was a very nice place to go. So yeah, I highly recommend the little cafe in the museum on the approach to Todaiji. It was very nice. The bit it was really odd actually though. The bit where we parked, right, near the Nigatsudo, it kind of looked like the UK. Okay, UK peeps, do you know what I mean? Like this picture in particular, right? Like replace the deers with sheep. Replace the deers with sheep, and that is the UK, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It like that is literally on the M25. Yeah, exactly, right? Like literally, like, replace them with sheep, and that is the UK. I found it really weird. It's just like this one bit of Nara, like, up the top. If you park near the Nigatsudo, it looks really like the UK. Yeah, only 2 things you need in life are grass and kusa. I would agree. Grass and laughs. Touch grass, have a laugh. That's all you need in life. Yeah. And then, oh yes, my favorite, my favorite random, My favorite random English name of the holiday, I would say. An excellent name. Very excellent. This was on the drive to the next prefecture, so I'm not sure if it was in Nara or not. It's an omurice restaurant. Babyface Planets. Planets with an apostrophe. I mean, interesting choice of name. Interesting choice. Babyface Planets. Babyface Planets omurice. I don't know. I found the name kind of interesting, so I took a photo. Yeah, planets what? Yeah, I don't know. Babyface Planets. To live like the UK, you just need grey skies and some grass. The owner has an interesting name. Yeah, is their name Babyface Planet? Is that... And it belongs to Babyface Planet, the owner? Yeah. Who gives a business loan to someone called Babyface Planet? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Where did... Oh, here we go. Here we go, Mia-ken. Alright, guys. There's something first for Mia-ken that you're going to be very excited about. Some of you in chat are going to be very excited about. So, I'm going to do a whole short on this because it's fascinating. I'm going to do a whole short on this, so don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm only going to show you one photo today, but I've got loads of videos. I've got loads of videos of this. The Sonic statue in the middle of nowhere. It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. And we were going on the way to the next place, right? It's like, but the only way my friends agreed to it was literally on the way. Like, it was only like a 15-minute detour for where we were going. So I was like, please drive me here. I beg you. Like, please. And all my friends were like, why do you want to see this again? And I'm like, please. So anyway, big ups to my friends who let me go to the... I mean, to be fair, they thought it was pretty cool. All my friends took like really like G-like poses with the Sonic statue. But yeah, it's so weird, right? So I read up about it. Okay, listen. I read up about it. So, how is it crusty already? I don't know, but it's so in the middle of nowhere, you guys. That's goated. Friends who would drive you out to an abandoned statue in the forest. Exactly. I mean, as much as it was only a 15-minute detour, it was still a detour. So I very much appreciate my friends letting me do a quick detour. I mean, yeah, it was on the way to where we were going, but... You know, obviously we could only go, like, while we were driving to the other place. So by the time that we got there, it was really dark. As you can see. So it looked very, it was a very creepy forest. I thought a bear was definitely gonna come out. Like, me and my friends were like, yeah, we should probably talk very loudly because this definitely seems like bear territory. But yeah, basically I read up about it. So Sega World Kodama, which was a like Sega arcade type thing in Osaka, right? So they had this big kind of Sega arcade, kind of like mini theme park thing in Osaka, right? And they had this Sonic in there, right? And it closed down. So I think a lot of these Sega World places closed down, right? And this one guy was like, yeah, I'll have the Sonic statue. I'll have it. Elsie Lappen, it's because I brought a torch. I literally was like, guys, can we go to the Combine to get a torch? It's like... It's like well late. We're not gonna be able to see it. So I bought a torch from the Combine. So this is the work of a torch. But yeah. So this guy was like, yeah, I'll have it. And then he just like put it so he had this house in the middle of Mie Prefecture, like in the middle of really in the middle of the countryside, guys. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, it's very rural, right? And he used the Sonic statue as a way to, like, tell people where his house was. So you're just like, yeah, I'll have the Sonic. Then he just, like, put it in this forest near his house to tell people approximately where his house was, right? So they would know which turning that they needed to do, right? So it's literally just, like, on a main road. It's literally just on a main road. But there is a little pull-in. I'm gonna cover this in my short. There is, like, a little pull-in space for cars. Right where it is. So you can pull your car in and have a look at it. Which is good. So Yeah. And then he died, right? He died, I think, in... I believe it was like 2012, maybe? 2012? So now... So he'd been maintaining it. He'd been maintaining the statue, and now his son is apparently maintaining it. So it's basically like some statue that this guy's dad got from this closing Sega World in Osaka, brought to his house in the middle of the Mie Prefecture countryside. Now his son is maintaining it, apparently. Yeah, so it's basically like a family heirloom at this point. It's such an interesting thing, though. It really is in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I'm gonna do a short about it. Because I got loads of good videos of the statue. So I will upload that very soon. Yeah, but it's a very fascinating thing to go see. I would say, like, I was very lucky to be able to be going on a trip where I happened to kind of pass it with a bit of a detour. I feel like usually you wouldn't. Like, you'd have to go quite out of your way to find this. It's just because we all happened to be going to somewhere in Mie to stay, to then go to Shima Spain Village the next day. So that's the only reason why we passed it. But, yeah, I feel like future archaeologists are gonna think this was a deity. Yes, we worshipped Sonic. But wait, didn't they find that, like, Egyptian blue hedgehog? No, legit. No, I saw this on Twitter. I don't know if it was, like, fake. But they, like, found some, like, ancient Egyptian artifact of this, like, blue hedgehog or something. Did anyone see that? Wait, did I make that up? Did I dream that? No, I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Yeah. About to plan a pilgrimage to the Great Sonic statue. I mean, it's very cool. It's very cool. I'm more shocked it was so well documented, right? I don't think it was discovered until like the age of the internet, at least. I think when I read, it was mainly discovered in 2015. So I think basically, like, this guy was just using it for his own purposes, right? Until 2015, when someone passed it and was like, why is this Sonic here? And then I think it started gaining traction, basically. Yeah. But I don't think anyone knew about it until 2015, this statue. So it must have just been, like... I think it's quite a popular biker sport as well. Like, I think a lot of people in Japan, like, pose with their bikes underneath it. Because it's kind of raised, right? Like, it's... You can just about fit your car underneath it to get a photo. Like, it's a little bit raised off the ground. So when I did it, I stood a little bit forward and then I put my arms up as if I was holding the board. But some people have taken photos, like, with their car, so it looks like Sonic is, like, kind of like, you know, like, he's just skated on top of the car and then he's gone off the car kind of thing. Yeah. God of Speed, Devourer of Chili Dogs, Speed God Blessing. Let's go. Yeah, but it's very cool. I feel like it, it was kind of, I mean, it's in the middle of a forest, guys. I think it's natural that it would be a bit dirty, but I think it's also enhanced by the fact I was using a torch. It's like I was shining a light on all of the dirt on it, you know what I mean? I feel like it didn't look this dirty when I was actually looking at it, but yeah. I mean, it is literally in the middle of the forest. So anyway, so that was fascinating. So that was the first interesting thing in Mie Prefecture. But there's lots to come. There's lots. Oh, here we go. And then when we finally got to the place we were staying, so Shima Spain Village, if you want to go there, it's kinda in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's like on it's on a, like, the coast, but, like, there's not really a lot there. So, like, we ended up staying in, like, a city that was, like, a 30-minute drive away from Shima Spain Village. And it was actually a very nice place. Like, the locals were very, very friendly. And the food that we ate in that city was probably the best food that we ate. Very cheap and very nice and very friendly people. So, I would highly recommend. What was it called? Ise City, I think. Ise City, in Mie Prefecture. Was the bread juice good? I mean, it went great with tempura and gyoza, which is what I had. This one was chicken tempura with like a special yuzu wasabi or something. It was so good. It was so good. Then the guy let me take photos of him making the gyoza. So here you go, guys. Here you go, guys. This is how you make gyoza. But yeah, it was like such good gyoza. It was amazing. It was so good. And yeah, the guy, there was like just 2 of them working there. It was so cheap, and the guy was so friendly, and it was just really, really nice. Yeah. So we got some gyoza action going on. Gyoza action. And I think finally they like steam up inside the pan. Nama 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 nama. So good. Heck yeah. I think it's just ise. Just like that. Yeah, ise-shi. Yeah. So there's a lot of good food, and it's a very local place. Everyone was very, very friendly. Oh my god, I confused them so much. So basically, I forgot loads of essential items. You know when you just like forget that you're going on holiday, and then you forget like every single essential item that you needed to buy? That was me. That was me at the start of the holiday, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I can't order contact lenses are gonna take like at least a couple of days to arrive. What am I gonna do? So I ordered them ahead to this family mart in Ise, right? Which was very local, and they were so confused. They were like so confused when I came in and was like, yes, I have ordered like 5 packages. They're like, what? What is this random gaijin doing in our kombini, saying that she's ordered all these packages to our kombini? What is she doing? Yeah, they took a long time to process my package. I don't think they'd ever done it before. I don't think they'd ever done kombini like delivery thing before. They were like, what am I doing? But it all worked out, so that's the main thing. They were very friendly as well. Alright, so some of the food. Oh my gosh, these were good. These were so nice. So these are like, they look like tortellinis, right? But they are tofu soup gyoza. Tofu soup gyoza. Oh, it was so nice. Like the tofu inside was just so like soft and amazing. And all of the food, yeah, I think because it's a very local place, all of the food was so cheap as well. It was like, oh, it was just delicious. It was delicious. And then, oh, the main event. It was so good. Oh my god. Honestly, like, this might have been my favorite meal of the whole holiday. Even though it was like very kind of simple, it just tasted so good. And they were really, really friendly as well. And it just had a very nice atmosphere. Like, we were literally the only people there. But, and it was just, yeah, just really, really nice. The atmosphere of the street that it was down was also really cool. It was very, like, I don't know, very, a little bit retro. Very kind of, I don't know. Just very quaint, cozy, and retro kind of street where they had all the different, izakayas and stuff. So yeah, I think Ise City was definitely like the gem, the hidden gem of the trip, perhaps. I think. Okay. Now this is where Rice Man arrives. Rice Man got to the trip a little bit later than everyone else, because he was taking his special transport. he was taking his special transport. the jam liner. It seemed to be some kind of special bus or something. I think I got a photo of it. Let me see. Where's the photo? At least I thought I got a photo of the jam liner. I'm sure I did. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Jam liner. There we are. There it is. I think it's some kind of special bus. I like how the J in the jam is also in red as well. And then like the sus guy with a horn? The sus guy with the horn for its logo as well. I don't know, just everything about it, bro. That's wild. We just have Mechbus here. Jam Jam Liner would be popular. I know, right? I still have no idea what the Jam Jam Liner is, but anyway, I figured that was how Rice Man was probably getting around. Okay, this was really funny actually. We didn't go here, but I have a funny story about this. So at the izakaya, right? The really nice one with the gyoza and stuff. So the guy who owned it was like a local, right? So we were like, oh, we're going to Shima Spain Village tomorrow. Is there anything else that you would recommend, like around here? And he was like, oh yeah, there's that theme park. Oh, what do they call it these days? They're changing the name every 5 seconds. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, there's like this ninja world, but they keep changing what their name is. He like listed like 5 different names that this place had been called, and then was like, yeah, I think it's called that these days. I don't know. And then we went to the bus stop, and clearly they've changed the name at least like 3 times according to this sign. So yeah, I found that kind of funny. Just so many different names for this place. So yeah, there seems to be some kind of ninja world. And he was also recommending some like aquariums and stuff. But yeah, I found it so funny, like why is this place like it's not even changing the name to anything that different. Samurai Kingdom, Ninja Kingdom. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty funny. All right, you guys, now time for the main event. Now, I liked my whole holiday. Every day was very amazing, but I think this day was my favorite. There is a place in my heart that I didn't know needed to be filled with Shima Spain Village. Shima Spain Village. Shima Spain Village. Shima Spain Village. Okay, now you've heard of Disneyland. You've heard of USJ. Have you heard of Shima Spain Village? Honestly, they should hire me to be their heckin' PR representative. I loved it. Heckin' loved it. Okay, let me break down to you why Shima Spain Village is amazing. 1, all of the buildings look like they're in Spain. The theming is so on point. Look at this. I don't know how to say that in Spanish, but look, it's even got welcome in Spanish on the clock and everything. And yeah, it is a bit in the middle of nowhere is the one thing. Look, and they even have the heckin' like, you know, just like you can get ears at Disneyland, you can get little plushies and stuff. You can get plushies, you can get ears. And this is where I was drawn to my boy. My boy. Now, the interesting thing is, right? I was drawn to my Oshi in Shima Spain Village just from his look alone, right? But then I found out so much more, guys. And you need to be educated. You need to be educated why my boy Alejandro is the best character in Shima Spain Village. Okay, now I have their character profiles here. We need to analyze this further. Okay, here's my boy Alejandro. Okay, now listen. Why is Alejandro the number 1? Well, let me tell you, right? Let's read his profile. All right, so he's basically like a magic user, and he, you know, he's considered the quote-unquote villain of the story, right? Because he's the main rival of the main guy, Donkey, who's not Don Quixote, but it's meant to be like based on the name anyway. He's like the rival of Donkey, right? And he, you know, Donkey has feelings for the main gal, but this guy does too, okay? Now listen, but he's considered the villain, the rival, okay? Bear with me, guys. This is Donkey, right? The, you know, goody two-shoes main character guy, right? Kinda looks like Alejandro, same kind of face, right? Same mustache, but just different colors, okay? And then the gal that they're both paired with or after is this gal, Daru, okay? Now listen. Oh, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, chat? This is Amy. Chat, listen. This is Amy. This is Sonic, okay? This is Sonic. And this is Shadow. And we are stands of Alejandro Daru in this house. We do not support Donkey Daru. No. 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 We are Alejandro Daru all the way. Shad Amy in any universe is always Shad Amy. Listen, okay? Alejandro is the Shadow. Daru is the Amy. Donkey is the Sonic. But look, listen, it's exactly the same. They look very similar, but just like different styles, different colors, right? They're rivals. Alejandro is considered the villain of the whole thing, you know? And Daru is very Amy vibes. Clearly, Alejandro x Daru is the pairing for Shima Spain Village. And I will not take any questions. Anyway, so this is what led me to my Oshi Alejandro. So let me show you some Oshikatsu of me and Alejandro. I literally like bought the glow stick. Look, chat, I went all in. I was like, look, you can't go in halfway. You gotta pick your Oshi and you gotta ride with it, you know? So I was just Alejandro Oshikatsu all day. Love him. Absolutely love him. I love his stance with the hand behind his back like a grumpy old man. Don't you love him? Isn't he amazing? And they had a lot of very cute stuff, actually. Wait, I think I got, like, the Halloween thing. Yeah, they had, like, a cute little Halloween thing you could take pictures of in the main square. And to be fair, right, the rides were actually pretty legit, guys. The rides were actually pretty legit. Okay, so I went on this one. Okay, this was really funny. This is really funny, actually, right? It looks just like a tame, you know, pirate boat. You know, the typical thing you always get at these theme parks, right? This one goes heckin' high, chat. Like, it literally goes vertical. It actually goes up vertical. I was like, oh, this is gonna be sweet. This is gonna be so nice. I mean, I should have probably, like, predicted something when the lady in front was like... She asked us, is it your first challenge? Like, first or challenge? And we were like, yeah. And she's like, it goes really high. Are you, will you be okay? And we're like, yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, what do you mean it's gonna go high? It's just like a pirate boat, right? It's gonna be fine. And then all of us are like, ah! Like, it's pretty intense. I don't think I've ever been on one of these that's gone, like, so vertical before. Like, it really does go, like, very high and very fast. So, yeah. Don't be fooled by the swing Santa Maria. Literally famous last words, I know. That Japanese lady was trying to warn us. We did not heed the warning. But yeah, all of the rides are based on, like, different places in Spain, which is really cool. The parade... Make way, Disney Parade, because the parade at Shima Spain Village... Damn! Damn, okay? They had, like, lots of different, like, I don't know, flamenco. They had, lots... I feel like half the characters they were meant to be, or, like, I don't know. I don't really know. Like, there was one where I was like, who the heck are you meant to be, right? There was like a priest or something. I'm like, I mean, I'm guessing this is something to do with like Spain. Maybe it's meant to be some kind of like, is it literally the Pope? I don't know. Like, that's what I said. I was like, is this the Pope? I don't know. But I'm guessing it's like someone in, I don't know, Spanish history or something. I don't know. I think it's just straight up a priest. So anyway, yeah, chat. You're not gonna get a priest in the Disney parade, are you? But Shima Spain Village, you get a priest, guys. You get a heckin' priest in the parade. Yeah, there was a lot of things where I was like, what is happening right now? But honestly, Daru was pretty cute. Look at Daru. I mean Daru. Daru is pretty cute. I feel like she's at most people's Oshi at Shima Spain Mura. I mean, I can understand why. Pretty heckin' cute. All of the floats again were all like Spanish themed. It was very, very cool. But yeah, guys, it's just amazing. Why Daru kind of hot though? Like, listen. 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 Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, though. Why is she kind of... Ayo? Ayo, what? Ayo, what? I feel like she's definitely giving, like, you know... Yeah. You know what I mean. And then let me see what else is there. Oh, this was weird, right? That's a person in there. Like, there was literally a person dressed as a tomato. Are they meant to be a tomato? I don't know. I have so many questions. Like, that red and white thing is their feet. That there was literally someone inside there. Like, their head was the red tomato, and then their foot was like the red and white shoe that you can see at the bottom. I don't know what they're meant to be. I feel like we need a Spanish person's insight. Oh, by the way, oh my god, this was really fun. I trolled both my Spanish friends into thinking I was in Spain. I'll show you the photos I sent them. I sent them some very convincing photos of like the there's like a bit that has like a row of like white houses that looked like very sussy, like it could maybe be in Spain. No, literally, like I sent it to my friend and she was like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting, where did you go? And I was like, oh, I went to Mie Prefecture. I didn't think that they'd buy it because there's like Japanese on the signs in the background. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna buy it, but I'll try. Yeah, so the priest. What else have we got? We've got Sonic and Tails. Or at least the equivalent. The equivalent of Sonic and Tails, I think. I think that's kind of the equivalent of what those two are. So we got them. I think like Donkey, the guy on the left, is meant to be like the main character, but hold up, cause my boy Alejandro, damn! I like how he's just like on a float with like I like how he's just on a float with like all these ladies as well. My boy Alejandro. I was like, I had my headband, my Alejandro headband, and my Alejandro glow stick as well. I was broadcasting Riz spells. He definitely is. Love him. Love Alejandro. I don't know why I took a photo of this. There was just something about the sun that was kind of creeping me out. I don't know. This. There's something about the face that just seemed a bit off. I don't know. Just thought it looked funny. And then let me see. Yeah, so lunch, you know, not your typical lunch in Japan. No, paella for lunch. Paella for lunch. Paella for lunch. Oh my god. Like, honestly, right? Peak. Like, the paella was so nice as well. I did feel a bit like it was a weekday, but it was really not busy. Like, really not busy. I really want as many people to go there as possible because it was just such a sweet place. It was so nice. Like, the food was good. The theming was amazing. I feel like it's just very out of the way. So there was like 0 foreigners there. Like every other theme park we went to, there was some foreigners. That one, 0. Absolutely no one. So it'll be nice if some people could find it and enjoy it as much as I did, because it was so heckin' fun. It was really, really fun. And then they had like a Spanish square as well. Oh, this is one of the ones I sent to my friend and said I'm in Spain. I mean, look, listen, this one looks convincing. This one looks very convincing indeed. Look at it, blue in Spain. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you guys like the alpaca. I was glad I could find, because like I feel like I brought soft toys and stuff to photograph with before, but it's a lot easier to have something small that I can just like put in my pocket. Yeah, and then bring out for photos. Yes, this was one of the ones that I managed to convince my Spanish friends that I was in Spain. Oh, hello! Hello, Neoway! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much! I hope you had a fantastic stream! What were you streaming? Hope you had a great time. Thank you so much! Max Haibara! Thank you so much for your 8-month subscription! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Witch Spring... Oh, I can't say I've heard of that. What kind of game is that? Heck yeah. Welcome in, everybody. I'm currently showing everyone the photos from my trip all across different parts of Japan. Yeah. Right now, we're on Mie Prefecture and Shima, Spain Village, which is a Spanish-themed... This sounds really strange when you say it. It's a Spanish-themed theme park in Japan. But honestly, like, so heckin' fun. Yeah. Silver the Blade, sus! Welcome in! Oh, it's a very cute RPG. Oh, nice to hear. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the raid. If you need to go get a rest or whatever, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. My name is Milky Queen. I am a variety streamer, virtual singer, and music producer. I'm gonna continue showing you guys some photos of Shima, Spainville. Oh yeah, so you guys, you thought this square and stuff was enough? There's a whole castle? No, I'm not joking. There's a whole Spanish castle at this place, right? With like a museum inside or something. We didn't even, like, there was so much to do. We didn't have time to do everything by the time it closed. Like, there was so much. A whole hecking castle. It was crazy. I think this is the other photo I sent to my friends. This one was the other one, but it's a little bit sus because there's like some Japanese on the right? Like on the sign. If you look at it without like looking too closely, it's okay, you know? How did you find time to fly to Spain? I know, right, ARQ? Oh my god, I would not question if you said this was Spain. Exactly, right? Just random Japanese sign in Spain, yeah. Aw, thank you, Risu. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, honestly, like, a Japanese village in Spain could be D-2X. But yeah, this was another one of the photos I sent to my Spanish friends that managed to fool them. Got him. Hi, Milky Sword King. Welcome in. We're currently going over my photos of my trip. We're currently on Shima, Spain Village. Yeah. Yeah. How is your Spanish in Spain? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, my Spanish is really good. Still thinking about the British village. I really want to go to one. I still haven't been to one. There's like one in Hokkaido, right? And then one somewhere else. I need to go. I really want to go to a British village. I think that's like my next thing. After going to Shima, Spain Village, like how much I enjoyed it, I really, really want to go. The alpaca having a nice time in Spain. Yep, Spain. And they had like loads of rooms you could go in, like the whole village, right? It wasn't like houses that were just closed up, right? They all had stuff in them. This one had like, yeah, flamenco outfits in there. There was like loads of stuff, yeah. The Welsh one, the British theme park, and now this. I know, it's so crazy, right? Like, I didn't know if it would be weird, but I just really enjoyed it. I really liked it. All right, guys, it's like a bit weird though. That was. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this as much as I did, right? So,
things when you see it. This would never be allowed in the UK. Like, you would never see this in a UK theme park or anywhere in the UK. Like, this would just not happen, right? I feel like this was, like, I felt like I was in Spain, and then I went in here, and I felt like I was transported back to Japan again, okay? Let me show you what's inside this quote-unquote church. Let me show you what's inside. Why? Why? Just why? I literally nearly peed myself laughing when I got in here. It's just so ridiculous. Why is there a skeleton in there? I know, right? It sent me as well. Like, the Halloween decorations are, like, bad enough. And then the skeleton. It's just incredible. You would never be allowed to do this in the UK. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those moments. Like, going through the village, I was like, yeah, maybe I could be in Spain. Then I entered this room and I was like, I'm in Japan. I'm definitely in Japan. 100% I'm in Japan. You know? Like, I feel like this could genuinely offend people. Like, I just can't believe they've done this. But anyway, that was one of the things I was like, wow, okay. This is something else. But yeah, I just didn't know what to do with myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was so cool, actually. I think this was like my highlight of the whole day at Shima Spain Mura, I think. There was a proper flamenco show. Yeah, it was so good. So the flamenco show, the only thing that was like extra money was the flamenco show. Everything else was included in the ticket price. Obviously apart from merch. But the flamenco show was like, but it was only like 600 yen. So like what? I don't know, $2? Is that right? I don't know. $2 or $3. So like nothing, right? And it was very professional and really good. It was like genuinely really good. And yeah, Blue getting a prime view of the show. Exactly. Yeah. And it was just really, really good. Like, there was lots of different acts, like lots of different performances. Some using the like very frilly like flamenco dresses. Some were kind of using other outfits and things. There was like different dances in different parts, and lots of different styles of flamenco. It was just really like dramatic and fun. Yeah, it was really, really good. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to Shima Spain Village, definitely check out the flamenco show. It was really, really good. As I say, I think it was my highlight of the whole day, actually. It was very, very good. And I did notice, right? One thing I did notice though is like from the parade, it's the same. They must have such like talent, right? Because it's the same people. Like, a lot of the same people that were in the flamenco show were also in the parade earlier in the day. So like, they must be doing like a lot in one day. And also they're like really good flamenco dancers, and then they're also doing the parade as well. Like, it was kind of interesting to see that. I guess I just assumed that it would be like different dances, but it was all the same people, and they were, yeah, very, very talented indeed. So yeah, it was really, really good. Sierra Mazanito, welcome in, welcome. How are you? I'm talking to everyone about my trip to Shima Spain Village. Shima Spain Village. It was so fun. It was so good. I want to improve my Spanish after going to the Shima Spain Village. How are you doing today, Rum and Whiskey? I'm doing great, thank you. Very happy to be back to streaming and very happy to be chatting with you guys. Oh yeah, this was kind of funny though. So they got like all their names of the performers like outside the venue, and
a lot of Japanese girls seem to be like very, very excited about wait, hang on. So like there was some I just like heard some fangirling and I was like, what's happening? And they were all like, Abel-san yabai ne. the guy on the left, they were just like, oh my god, Abel-san is so dreamy. Oh my god, Abel Gonzalez. all the girls, all the Japanese girls are like, oh my gosh, Abel, ikemen. So that was kind of funny overhearing those conversations. But yeah, no, big ups to the heckin' the staff and the performers at Shima Spain Village. Everyone did so good. Yeah, the flamenco show is really amazing. Yeah. I mean, he's handsome. He is flawless. I mean, I get it. I totally get it. But I mean, come on, we gotta give some love to my boy Ivan. Wait, how do you say it in Japanese? Ihan. Ihan's my Oshi, you know? I mean, for no particular reason, I just feel bad for the other two. You know, everyone was, you know, fangirling so hard over Abel. I better go to sleep now, my Queen Nation Maker. Please have a good sleep. Please have a good sleep. Please have a good sleep. Yeah. Now, to be fair, I think actually, like, they were all very good. I don't want to say my favorite dancer. What if they watch this? No, they won't watch this. Will they? Will they? No. They wouldn't find this, would they? Okay. They were all amazing. I think actually I liked Adrian's dance style the best. I thought that the way like Adrian like did the accentuating the arms or whatever was like very nice. Yeah. But I thought all of them were very talented. Like every single dancer was so good. Like I was just really, really heckin' impressed. Yeah. I was really heckin' impressed by everybody. Yeah. But yeah, so I would highly recommend the flamenco show. Very, very good. Honestly, I thought it was my highlight of Shima Spain Village. It was very, very good. And then let me see. I think I've got some photos of some of the rides as well. So, this was so cute. Just like all the cute little details, right? So the teacup ride in Shima Spain Village is tomatoes. I thought that was so cute. You know, like every single thing was like Spanish themed. Like even the teacup ride was a tomato ride. So heckin' cute. We actually didn't go on the one here. We didn't go on the tomatoes because we just spent our whole time going on the mountain train ride over and over again because it was so good. Wait, I think I have a photo of the mountain train ride. I think it's this one. Yeah. It was really good. It was called Montserrat, which I think is like a mountain range between like France and Spain or something, I think. And it was really good. It was like a mountain train. I think that's like a similar thing at Disney. Like the mountain train that goes through stuff. Like it was really, really fun, this one. I loved it. It was like pretty intense, actually. Especially later in the day when it got kind of windy. And they were still running the rides. I was like, is it okay? It was like really the wind made it even like funner. It was really cool. There was another one that I didn't go on, which is the kind of like for roller coaster love. So if you're like a hardcore roller coaster fan, there's still a big roller coaster here for you at Shima Spain Village called the Pyrenees, which is kind of like flying dinosaur style, except you're in a seat, right? So instead of like having the flying sensation, you're doing the same thing as like the flying sensation, but you're in a seat getting like moved around and stuff. So it's pretty intense. So if you like big roller coasters. So some of my friends went on the Pyrenees, I did not. Alright, guys, I do have a confession. To make. Fuji-Q doesn't allow any filming. Did you guys know that? Yeah, no, I didn't know that. They don't allow any filming on their rides. So, you know when I said I'd take a video of myself on a ride at Fuji-Q? Yeah, it's on the water ride at Shima Spain Village. I'm sorry, but that's what you're getting. That's all I could get. But don't worry, you're still gonna get a ride. We got scammed. Look, I didn't know that they don't allow you to film on anything. So you still got Milky Screams. It's just a different ride. It's like a water thing with like a big drop, couple of big drops.
Scammer! No! Guys, it'll be the same experience. It'll be the same experience. Come on. It'll still be me screaming. Double the durian. All right, I'll double the durian to make up for it. Now, to be fair, that was a big mishap on my part. I didn't realize that you couldn't, like, even with a clip camera. Oh my god, the guy at Fujikyu was so like Kinshi, and I was like, what if I have the Kinshi? What if I Kinshi? And I was like, okay, fine. I get the picture. It's very Kinshi. Yeah. So sad times. But it's okay. So I still got a video of me on a ride. It's just a different one. And wait, which one were we looking at next? Okay, so we got that one. Oh yeah, there was like a really cute train as well. I love it when theme parks have these like really cute trains. Look at this, so cute. I feel like there's something about this theme park. I think one of the reasons why it was my favorite one is like it was just so charming and it had good rides too. Like it had sick rides. And it had an amazing parade. It was like a lot of things that you could do at Disney, but like there was like nobody there, and you could ride stuff as much as you want. And it was a very kind of like local atmosphere, you know? As a die-hard Fujikyu fan, no, ARQ! No! I'll try and see if I can do something else. Or maybe get like, I don't know, maybe if you get special permission you can? I don't know. So I'll have to look into it. But for a normal person just going in, you can't film at all. So FYI, if you want to go to Fujikyu and film on any rides, they're very, very strict about no filming. Shima's Pain Village, like, they were like, don't take your smartphone because it's dangerous, but they weren't specifically like, you cannot film, and they saw me with my camera and they were like, whatever, so I think that was fine. Milky is not, I mean, I can't really afford to be sneaky if I'm uploading it, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be very honest about it. Yeah. I want to be, I don't want to like, I don't know, do something that I'm not allowed to do, if that makes sense. In shambles, sobbing into my fish and chips. You guys, I scream a lot in the heckin' water video. You guys are gonna like it. I know you'll like it. And I still got... I've booked the zip line. I know what day I'm doing the zip line as well, so you're still getting that. Zip line is definitely okay. I checked all the filming things for the zip line. The zip line is definitely good, so... yeah, but yeah, the little train in the theme park was so heckin' cute. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Look at this heckin'... Like, couldn't this be a City Pop cover? Like, look at this. Literally, look at this. As a die-hard zipline fan, I am appeased. Excellent. Look at this heckin', like, City Pop vibes. It's so pretty. It's so heckin' pretty. Like, the sky, yeah, Sunset Overdrive. It's so nice. It literally looks like, yeah, Jeppy. It literally looks like it could be like a City Pop or Vaporwave, like, album cover or something. But yeah, Shima's Pain Village, absolutely amazing. Alejandro, best boy. The parade, 10 out of 10. The mountain train ride, 10 out of 10. It was just so good. The flamenco show, 10 out of 10. Paella, 10 out of 10. Everything was so good, like, genuinely. I know that it's far, but maybe if you're going to the Sonic statue anyway, maybe you can pay Shima's Pain Village a visit. I don't know, I really hope it suddenly gets popular, because I really liked it. I wanted to stay around for a long time to come, because it was very, very, very sweet and fun. And genuinely, like, if you go on a weekday, there's like nobody waiting, so you can just loop around the rides, which is so good. So yeah, it was very fun, and I would highly recommend. All right, so that is Mie Prefecture to a close. What do we got next? All right. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. That's Shima's Pain Village to a close, but not Mie Prefecture. Not Mie Prefecture yet. We've still got more Mie Prefecture. We got a lot of Mie Prefecture to go. Alright, dinner on the night of Shima's Pain Village was, oh my god. So this, very unfortunately, this is when I started to get ill.
So I'm not sure I was able to appreciate it as much as I could, but it was very, very famous. Very famous unagi. Yeah, very, very famous unagi. Again, so cheap. This was also in Ise City, in Mie. So cheap. Amazing portions, and just absolutely incredible taste as well. Would highly recommend. Like, if you're looking to get some good food, Ise City, pretty chef's kiss, I would say. Yeah. And then, yeah, then I got sick, which was not fun, but it's okay. I was coping. All right. Now, next up, it's not actually a whole eel. It's like, I think with one more piece, it would have been a whole one. You can choose. You can choose how much you have. So you can either have a whole eel, you can have like a half eel, or you can have like a 3/4 eel or something. I think you could choose how much you wanted or something like that. But yeah, I think it was very, very famous food unagi, so would highly recommend that one. I'm really excited to show you the next bit actually. This was beautiful. Okay, so, you know, me and Wario, you know, we're a great married couple, and you know, I thought, you know, me and Wario would need to go to the special wedding rocks. The special wedding rocks in Japan to bless me and Wario's wedding. No, that's not why I went. It's more just, this is like the famous thing in Mie Prefecture. So when you see like an advert for Mie Prefecture, it usually has a picture of these rocks. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. It's like got a string tied between the two rocks, and then like the bigger one is meant to be like the male rock, and then the smaller one is like the female rock, and it's meant to like represent like marriage or something. I don't know, but it's like they're very famous. So when you look up like Mie Prefecture pictures and stuff, that's like the main thing that comes up. Oh yeah, no, the rocks aren't here yet. Sorry, I'll show you the rocks in a minute. This is the approach. This is the approach to the rocks. So the rocks are like further down this way. No, ARQ, no, I'm just gaslighting. No, they're not there yet. This is like the approach to the rocks. So they're further down that way, past that gate. But first, I wanna introduce a little bit about nandarona. There's frogs are a very big thing at this shrine as well. So you got the wedding rocks, and then for some reason frogs. A lot of frogs. Let me show you what I mean. I took a photo of several different frogs, which I would like to introduce to you guys. First of all, we have Milady Frog. Milady. Milady Frog. I don't think the frogs have anything to do with the wedding thing. I think the wedding rocks are in this shrine, but I think the shrine is for some reason related to frogs. Yeah. Looks like he has stories to tell. Milady Frog has lots of stories to tell. I found this one really funny. This was like in the tourism area, and it's like the donation box. And I love how like all of the frogs around the donation box are like, please donate. Like, is it just me or their eyes like very, very shiny? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. How could you say no? They're like, please donate. please donate. I thought that was really cute. I thought they were really sweet. Yeah, literally Puss in Boots. Feels like they're judging me for only putting in 100 yen. Literally, they're like put in Ichiman note, or we will judge you. Yeah, puppy dog eyes. Please, croak, ribbit. So heckin' cute. Yeah, there was also this in the gift shop, which is a bit sus. Okay, let me translate for you. So this is a frog gacha. So you pay 1,000 yen. You might get a tiny frog. You might get a big frog. Hang on. Hang on. This was a frog gacha, was it not? Frog gacha? Frog frog gacha? This is frog, right? Frog gacha? Frog? Frog gacha? Oh, it says frog gacha, right? Oh my gosh, Thinkabella! Hello! Welcoming! Oh my gosh, welcome. Hello! I hope you had a fantastic stream! Oh, what were you singing today? Always have a beautiful, angelic, amazing singing voice. I love popping into your streams and just I feel so healed every time I hear your singing voice, Thinkabella. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Thank you so much for the raid. My name is Milky Queen. I am a variety streamer, virtual singer, and music producer. Today, I am showing everybody my road trip that I took with some friends around 7 different prefectures in Japan. Yeah, we're about halfway, I think, maybe slightly over halfway. Still got lots more to come. Right now, I'm showing everybody what I did in Mie Prefecture. So right now I'm about to show everyone the special Meotoishi, I think is what it's called, which is like is Meoto Iwa? No, I can't remember. It's like these special rocks that are very famous in Mie Prefecture. Yeah. Yeah, no, Thinkabell's voice is so pretty. Heck yeah. Anyway, we were just looking at this. The shrine is very like has a lot of frogs in it. And there's a frog gacha and a bit sus. sus frog gacha that for some reason has a turtle in it. But no, we won't. Look, listen. If the turtle wants to be in the frog gacha, then we will. That's fine, you know. Maybe, you know. Let's respect that. I mean, to be fair, I'd be happy to get a turtle in a frog gacha, okay? But I was a bit like sus. What? Frog gacha? What is happening here? Yeah. So, anyways, I didn't do it. I was like, cause I always do these gachas and I never get the big prize ever. I never get the big frog. I really wanted it. Yeah. Raised by frogs. Oh, is that the story that the turtle was raised by frogs? Milky, this could have been the one. Maybe finally I would have got the big frog. Kaeru got Kaeru. By the way, Thinkabella, please feel free to like rest or whatever. Thank you so much again for bringing your community here. Hope you guys will have a fun time looking at my various photos. So yeah, that was the frog gacha. Don't worry guys, there's plenty more frogs to... I've got so many pictures of frogs. But first... So as I was telling you guys, these rocks are meant to be quote-unquote wedding rocks. And with that, it's also got hearts on the lanterns. Isn't that so heckin' cute? Look at this. I think that's definitely the first time I've ever seen like a heart motif on a traditional Japanese lantern. I thought that was like such a sweet touch. The whole thing about this place is just like really nice. Like it felt very calming. Just very nice place. And then finally, guys, you're gonna see the rocks very soon. You can kind of see them in the distance a little bit with this photo. Have a good rest, Thinkabella. Have a good rest. Thank you. Yeah. So you can kind of see the famous rocks a little bit in the background. Is mainly alpaca in this case. Oh my god, more frogs. Okay, so this is so cool. You know, like you have the place to like wash your hands. So before you go into the shrine, you're meant to like cleanse, clean your hands, cleanse your hands, ready for prayer or whatever, right? And they usually have lots of different things for the water thing. And this is the first one I've seen with the frogs. And the little frogs in the thing. The middle frogs had a wild... Yeah, that's the one thing. It looks like the frogs are like vomiting. I don't know what they're meant to be doing. I do like the little frogs like in the water. They're very sweet. But yeah, this is the first time I definitely seen a frog version of these. Yeah, and I think you can see them in the background here. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to the rocks. You can see the famous rock in the background. We got more frogs. There's so many frogs, you guys. But don't worry, we got the best frogs yet to. Oh no, best frog is coming in. Best frog yet coming in hot. Pog frog. It's so good. Why is it literally Pog frog? Why is it so good? Like, why are there so many good frogs in this place? Like, this is literally Pog frog. This is literally Frog Pog right here, guys. Right here. Love this one. This might be. I mean, I do like Milady Frog as well, but this might be my favorite one. Okay, guys. Sad frog. No, I think this one's my favorite. There's something about this one. I don't know. There's something about like the roundness and the sadness in its eyes. You know what I mean? Like, poor thing, you know? This is like F's in the chat, frog. Depresso frog. Oh, no! No! Poor frog. Oh, this frog has seen some things. Yeah, I think this frog may have seen some things. I like this one. I don't know. I like his energy. Is that a frog or a turtle? Good question. I mean, I'm guessing it's a frog. And finally, guys, you'll get a good view of the famous rocks. So yeah, this is what I was saying. They're like meant to be, yeah, marriage. They're literally called marriage rocks. And you've got the little tiny shrine gate on the top of the one on the left. So yeah, the one on the left's meant to be the quote-unquote male rock, and then the one on the right is the female rock, and then they're, I don't know, bound by this rope or something. Yeah, is that a tiny gate or is it far away? It's tiny. It's tiny. The rocks are actually not that big, and they're quite close. Like, I think me and my friends were saying this. Like, when you view these rocks in photos, you think because of the gate that they're really far away, but they're not. It's just that the gate is tiny. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. Like, we thought that they were gonna be like really far away, and then we got to it and like, wait, they're like right there. Wait, what? Male rock Luki looks like a frog. Yeah, maybe they're all frogs in reality. I mean, there was enough frogs at this shrine that it could be, to be honest. And then that night was the ryokan style night. So lots of amazing ryokan food, most importantly. Oh, lovely. It was, I would say, like, as much as Ise City was maybe my favorite for food, I would say that my favorite hotel was definitely this one. But then it was I feel like we picked like quite cheap hotels in general, apart from the like ryokan style one, which was very nice. But it did like have specific access to the theme park. So this was at Nagashima Spa Land, right? And as part of staying at the hotel, you got so we stayed 2 nights. So for the day before, the day of, and the day after, we had free entry into the theme park and free entry into the onsen and various things included in the price as well, which was pretty cool. And yeah, it was like a dinner in the ryokan type thing, which was very nice, very nice ryokan food. I would definitely recommend like doing the kind of ryokan style experience at least once while you're in Japan. It's very nice to have like the local food, like dinners. They're very like Japanese style. If they were real size, the rope bridge would have been crazy. Yeah, no, it's just a tiny little gate. Just very confusing. This sashimi was so good. And then they had I don't know if you guys have seen many of these, like when they give you like a little mini stove that they then light for you, and then you can like cook your meat on it. Yeah. So that was pretty nice. Having a little stove and being able to cook things on it was pretty cool. it was just very amazing quality. This course was very nice, but I have a zoom in picture to show you guys. So I don't know. I think this was like, it was very posh. It was like lobster. I was like, I don't think I've ever eaten lobster in my life. I think this might be the first time I ever ate lobster. I was like, okay, cool. Oh, I guess I'll have some lobster. I was like, what? I was very confused. I don't know if it's just because like there's a lot of, it's by the sea, so maybe there's like a lot of seafood around there or something. I was like, whoa, okay. But I don't know. The bread, the bread, something about the bread. I don't know. Just is something about the bread, you know, just something about the bread. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. There's something about it. I was just like, what is this bread? TOS bread. I don't think bread can break TOS, but I mean, I don't think that's in Twitch's new rules. I don't think cleavage shown by bread.
Ara.
I'm guessing cleavage of bread does not need to be covered for Twitch TOS. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so that's some bread. Yeah, look, these are all from the same night. These are all different courses. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy. The first video banned for banned under new TOS for showing the bread. They also had the like what do you call it? Like buffet breakfast. And that was the only hotel where we had like the buffet breakfast stuff. So that was really nice. And this was the view. This was the view from the room, which was pretty cool. Like if you like roller coasters, it was a very cool view to have. So the red one that you can see is the Steel Dragon, which is the longest roller coaster. I think it's the longest something roller coaster in the world. Like it's some kind of world record holder for longest. It might be like longest of this specific type of roller coaster, I think. But yeah, it's pretty massive. It's pretty huge. So that's the Steel Dragon. I think that's, and then the blue one you can see like in the background is the one that I went on. I'll show you like a close up of that in a minute. That's the flying one. It's another flying style one. Yeah, I think the Steel Dragon, I was like, no. Steel Dragon, I was like, I don't think I can cope with that. So this was also the day I was really ill. So I was like, I don't think I can do theme park for the whole day. So chat, listen. What did I do? Went to the onsen and chat. You will not believe what this onsen has available. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the heckin' phone. Oh my god. An Enka show at the onsen? Damn! It was like me and the Obasans partying it the heck up. It was amazing. I could sit and eat my lunch. I sat and ate my lunch, listened to the Enka concert with all the Obasans. We were having the best time ever. It was so good. It was so good. I can safely say I've never been to an onsen with an Enka show. I'm pretty sure this is the only one that does this. So yeah, that was so cool. So like you could, there was like a cafeteria in the, obviously I haven't got any pictures of the onsen, obviously. But there was like a cafeteria in the onsen where you could go and like pick out various different things that you wanted to eat. Like you could just pick out different dishes and then you you got your total bill kind of thing, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that, like a Japanese food cafeteria, right? Where you pick out the different dishes. I thought that was really cool because I'd never seen that before. So that was pretty cool. And then once I felt a bit better, I went on this one, Acrobat. So this one is very similar, I would say, to Flying Dinosaur. So if you liked Flying Dinosaur at USJ, I would highly recommend Acrobat at Nagashima Spa-Land. I think I've discovered that like flying roller coasters, the ones where you feel like you're flying, are definitely my favorite ones. 100%. Because like I'm a person who gets quite motion sick, but they don't make me motion sick at all. I think because it feels like you're flying, it feels natural. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like if you're in a seat and then you suddenly get like plunged, right? It doesn't feel natural. Like my stomach's like, this is weird, right? But like if you're feeling like you're flying, somehow it feels natural. I don't know why. Like if you're lying down and feeling like you're flying, it just feels nice. Yeah. Probably your head doesn't turn as much. Yeah, I think so. And just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel, even if there are really big drops and turns and like loops, it doesn't feel the same. It's interesting. I don't know if that's just me. But yeah, it was still pretty intense. As you can see, lots of heckin' loops. Lots of loops. It was quite long, but yeah, very good. I would highly recommend. And yeah, I think Nagashima Spa-Land, had very good rides. Very good rides. I think obviously like Fuji Q is still the maybe the top like ride-wise, but yeah, Nagashima Spa-Land was pretty heckin' good. So I would highly recommend. There was also a a ghost house, you know, like the Obakeyashiki, which I was screaming a little bit. It was a very silly one. I don't know why I was screaming. You know, like just like random jump scares. Like you turn a corner and then suddenly this head comes out at you. It was like that kind of thing. I was just like, rah, rah, rah. That one was pretty fun. I feel like I had a lot of like matcha and sweets this holiday. So good, so heckin' good. And some of them are so heckin' pretty, like this one that looks like a flower. It's so beautiful, so heckin' cute. Yes, and then, oh my gosh, even so the hotel was already amazing, right? Because there was like dinner, you got free entry to the theme park, the onsen, amazing. And there was a heckin' arcade in the basement. There was like a full arcade in the hotel. And we were like, what? Like it had gacha machines, it had all sorts of stuff. It even had like it was crazy. It even had like you got given free tokens as well, and you were able to do like, I don't know, like horse racing games and things like that with the tokens. It was so weird. There was like a whole heckin' arcade. It was crazy. And there was a lot of cute things in the arcade. I didn't quite no, my Yakuza training did not pay off. I did try, chat. I did try quite hard for these boys, but not quite. Aw, poor boys. Poor boys. Next time. Oh, and then they also had like, you know, the arcade like Mario Kart. Which obviously when my boy Wario the winner, okay? When my boy Wario the winner, obviously I had to take a photo of my epic win. Epic win. So good. Yeah, really good. And then, this is the hotel. I just thought it was so pretty. It was like ryokan style. It was kind of weird, right? Because usually when you have like a ryokan, you expect like, you know, traditional Japanese scenery. But it was like a ryokan style, but then outside was a theme park. It was a really interesting thing. And I think it was a really interesting experience to be like directly at the theme park. I've never had that before, you know? Like being able to directly walk to the theme park. and directly walk to the onsen. It's all like on site. So I would say Nagashima Spa was like very unique. Yeah. Could you hear people screaming? Yeah, every time the steel dragon, the big red one, every time the steel dragon went, we could hear it. Like, I was like, oh, the steel dragon's going, because everyone's like, wah! The drop on that is massive, absolutely humongous. And I think that is finally the end of Mie Prefecture. So what are we on to next? I've got a lot of photos, you guys. We still got like 2 prefectures to go. Which one are we? Okay, no, that's the thingy. This one, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Next up, we're doing Yamanashi-ken. Yamanashi. Oh, did I just put them together? I think I put, yeah, Kanagawa and Yamanashi. Yeah. Because I think, like, the next bit was, like, our hotel was in Yamanashi, technically, but we drove, like, to Kanagawa, to Shizuoka, like, to the other prefectures around Mount Fuji. So I feel like they can kind of be grouped together. Let me see. Okay, so then we arrived at the hotel near Mount Fuji, which we started by having. This was very nice. This was like a beef katsu, but you could partially cook it yourself. So it was already coming like, I think, medium rare, right? And then you could use this that was made out of like Mount Fuji stone, I think, or something. I think they said. I mean, that might be a lie. I think they said it was made out of Mount Fuji stone. And you could like cook your beef katsu even further to your liking. It was so juicy. It was so nice. That was really, really good. Night-night, Milk. I'm heading to bed. Care 5 Wizard. Sleep well. Sleep well. Yeah. What a beautiful start to the morning. People scream. Honestly, this was so good. One of the, I mean, every single meal we had was amazing, to be honest. And Fuji-san! So we were staying near Fuji for 3 nights. There was only one day where it was clearly visible, though. I know a lot of people are saying it's like really late in the year for Mount Fuji not to have any snow on it yet, right? Yeah, it didn't have any snow on it yet. I mean, there was, if you looked closely, there was like a tiny bit, like on the sides of the mountain. But yeah, mainly no snow yet. So that's a bit worrying. Hopefully Fuji-san will get its snow soon. Fuji without snow feels naked. Yeah, maybe Fuji's like Hazukashi. Yeah. Wow, you ate beef off Fuji-san, literally, made out of Fuji stone or something. Alpaca. And then we went to a festival in Hakone. There was like this one song that kept playing. It was like going around in my head so much. Hakone. Uncensored Fuji-san. But yeah, it's so pretty. If you guys have never been to Hakone, I would highly recommend it. The sunlight glow is immaculate, right? It looks so nice. This was probably like I feel like a lot of the days were kind of cloudy or rainy while we were traveling. This was probably the best day. The day we had in Hakone was probably the best weather. It was really, really nice that day. Okay, before we get into like the proper, you know, the festival, talk about all the culture of Hakone, I did come across this bike. The closer you get, the slower I go. Dope, run that. I don't know why. Demon Twix, I'm up too. We'll catch the beauty in the morning. Sleep well. I have no idea what is going on with this bike, but I absolutely had to Rice Man's finger. Rice Man took the jam liner. Jam liner, then he hopped on this bike. But the guy who rides that is like, oh yeah, I bet you're right. Like a base Japanese Oji-san. I bet you're right. I feel this bike so hard. Like I definitely like identify with this bike. Absolutely. Yeah. He doesn't ride. He rides. I wish I could have stuck around long enough to like meet the owner of this bike. Huge respect. There was lots of like stalls open for the oh my god, leg reveal. There was lots of stalls open for the festival. So there was lots of like street food and stuff. All of the restaurants were packed. So we were like, no. But there was like a lot of street food. So this was special local karaage, and I think it was Hakone pork miso onigiri. Yeah. Special Hakone street food. It was very, very nice. Very, very nice. Perfect lunch. So that was very, very nice indeed. And now we'll get on to the festival. So basically every Culture Day, so every year on Culture Day, guys, I actually experienced some culture on Culture Day. I feel like usually I'm just in my house. Actually went and had some culture on Culture Day, guys. Are you proud? So proud of me, right? Yeah. So, wait, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So let's have a look. So they had like a big procession. They had a big procession, with like, it had like local schools and stuff as well. So at the start there was like a big brass band from the local school. I think the local high school like cheerleading squad and stuff. So like we were really confused at first. We were like, wait, I thought this was meant to be like a traditional Japanese festival. And it was like, I mean, it was like cheerleading and bands. We were like, wait, this is like different than what we thought. And then like the traditional Japanese stuff started happening. So I think it's meant to be like, what's it called? Hakone Gyoretsu, I think it's called. Hakone Daimyo Gyoretsu. Yeah. The procession of about 400 people dressed as samurai, princess, and other figures strides 6 kilometers through the famous hot spring town. Yeah. So, I think it's to do with, like, this parade has origins in the Edo period, in which feudal lords were required to spend alternating years in Edo. Yeah. So it's like the history of, the rulers at the time, right? They made the feudal lords, commute between, like, Tokyo and Kyoto, like, once a year, so that they would spend a lot of money to make the commute so they wouldn't have an uprising, basically, or something like that. So it's to do with that in the origins. Spartan, welcome in! Yeah, it was so good! We're on to the second to last prefecture at the moment, talking about the Hakone Culture Day Festival. Yeah. It was very, very cool. Let's see what other photos we have. Like, there was so many different, like, outfits and stuff, like, going through the streets. It was... I don't think I've ever seen a festival like this before, so it was really, really interesting to be able to see, like, all the different traditions and things. I feel like I've really got to zoom in on that guy's face. He doesn't mind. The bit I loved the most was definitely, like, the dancing part. Yeah. So basically, the regional lords had to spend money in order to keep them from being able to fund an uprising. Yeah, exactly. They had to spend money to make these processions, from Tokyo to Kyoto and vice versa. Yeah. Thank you for taking so many pictures. All very interesting to me. I've never been to Japan. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys like it. I don't know. It's really nice for me as well, because it makes me, like, appreciate the holiday even more. You know what I mean? Because I get to, like, share it with you guys and relive all the stuff that I did, you know? So yeah, I think this dancing bit was definitely the highlight. Like, the dancing was amazing. And the outfits were, like, so beautiful as well. And then the end of it, everyone gathered at the, like, big hotel on the hill. And did like a big procession type thing. So the dancers did some like fan dance and stuff, which was really, really cool. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite part as well. It was really, really interesting. I really love trip stories. Oh, I'm so glad. I love doing them. I think it's one of my favorite streams for sure. Like being able to share these stories with you guys. I'll have to catch the VOD, but it'll be nice to see this. Closest I'll ever be to going to Japan. I'm glad. I hope that it can be that kind of experience for people, you know. I like to tell everything in extreme detail. I don't know. It's just nice. It's just nice to relive it, you know. But yeah, the festival was really, really heckin' cool. I was so happy to be able to experience a proper Culture Day festival. I don't think I'd ever done that before. Actually, oh my god, actually having, you know, experiencing culture on Culture Day? Wow, oh my god. I think this is the first time I've done that properly, so. Oh, this was kind of sus. Starbucks? Nah, Rikyubucks with the same font. And no mermaids in here, no. No, we're gonna have this guy holding his tea, no mermaids. Rikyubucks. It was really good. It was like, you could choose the level of matcha. So, rather than just having, I will have a matcha latte, you can be like, would you like a normal matcha latte? Slightly stronger? Or even stronger matcha latte? I mean, I went for like the medium one, which was still like pretty matcha. Like, you felt the matcha in your throat, you know? You felt the matcha in the back of your throat, but then you could have gone even more matcha. So yeah, if you're a matcha enthusiast, then I would highly recommend. Yeah, the Jam dude from the Jam Liner. No, he doesn't have a horn. Jam Liner dude had a massive horn. Matcha. Yeah, it was like the max matcha option was like so much. And then there's lots of other amazing things to do in Hakone. Hakone Shrine is actually really pretty. I'd never been before. I feel like I'd done like the other parts of Hakone, like the ropeway and the cable car and stuff like that. But I'd never done Hakone Shrine. So it's really nice to see. It's actually really pretty. It's like set within a forest kind of area. And it's very pretty. This kind of like red temple. The inside is really, really nice. So if you like going to temples, I would highly recommend this one. It was very, very pretty. And then the lake at Hakone in the evening is just perfect. Oh man, this might be one of my favorite photos from the whole holiday. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was just I feel like it was even more beautiful in person. The evening lake as the sun was going down at Hakone. It's just so pretty. Yeah, it is so anime. Exactly, Lucid Val. It definitely felt like I was in an anime taking this photo. It was so pretty. Yeah. No, Hakone is just a very beautiful place. And then yakiniku in the evening. Yakiniku. I do always like yakiniku. But yeah, I mean, yakiniku is yakiniku. The meat was great. The sides were great. I like how it's very varied with yakiniku. You can just like eat lots of different types. You can have your rice on the side, lots of vegetables and things. I feel like it's a very good like group experience as well, yakiniku. You know, like everyone like gathering around the table, cooking the meat and stuff. And then we're actually on our final prefecture, Shizuoka. Oh my god, you guys, you're gonna heckin' love these photos. I just know it. I just know you guys are gonna love these photos so much. Shizuoka Prefecture. Okay. Oh my god. Is it beef or some kind of other red meat? It's beef, yeah. It's all different types of beef. Yeah. Usually it's I think some of them were Wagyu. Not all of them, but I think some of them were definitely Wagyu. Oh my god, I can't wait to show you guys these. Okay. So the final day. Because I got kind of sick the Fuji-Q day and spent another day at onsen. I did a bit in Fuji-Q, but yeah, I felt like it was not an ideal time to get sick, but anyways, it's fine. So well, second to last technically, but yeah, I don't really have any photos of the last day. Was the Izushaboten Zoo. And so this was in Shizuoka, right? Can you see Fujisan? Pretty impressive, right? That you can see Fujisan all the way from Izushaboten Zoo. So that's like on the, like I think it's near the coast in Izu, right? And you can see Fujisan even from there. I don't know. It's kind of faint with my camera, but still kind of cool if you could see it. I was really hungry. So we started with food. Oh my god, it was so cute. They do this capybara bun burger. And don't worry, I was a bit scared. I was like, capybara? Wait, it's not made out of capybara meat, is it? It's not. I was like scared for a second. I was like, no, this not right. It's not right. It's not. Yeah, and you got a little capybara burger bun. With actual chips. These are crisps. The cloud on the left makes it look like Fujisan is saluting us. Oh, hello Fujisan. It was so cute though. You can see it here. You got like a capybara on your table. It's so heckin' cute. Actually, I don't think that I saved a. Let me get a better photo actually, because you can't really see in comparison to the table in that photo. I think I've got there we go, that's perfect. It's kind of like, you know, those character cafes where you have like characters sitting with you kind of thing. So it was like that in the zoo cafe for the capybaras. Are they? Where'd you go? What? Where'd it go? I just saved it. Wait, where'd it go? Save image. Oh. That's why. Choto, a minute? Yeah, look! It's so cute! So you can't really see it in the previous photo, but you get like a big capybara or a red panda or both at your table. It's so cute! It's really nice. You can just like sit and cuddle the big capybara at your table. It's really, really sweet. Yeah, it's so heckin' cute. Alright guys, are you ready for ultimate cuteness? Are you ready? Are you ready to be cuted out? Are you ready? Baby capybara! Little tiny capybaras! Tiny! Papu! Tiny Papu capybara, look at it! Look at little baby! Oh, so cute! Oh my god! I just got like the way that they look so sleepy. Did you get to pet or cuddle them? I got to feed them. I've got a photo of me feeding a very greedy one. It was definitely giving my energy, this one. It seemed to be very happy. It seemed to be very happy to be getting fed some grass. Very happy indeed. I feel like I tried to feed the babies, but I feel like the big ones kept being like, no, feed me. Feed me. I don't think I've ever seen a baby capybara. Aren't they the cutest thing ever? So sweet. And then they started to load into the onsen. Oh, look at little baby one on the side of the onsen. Oh, so sweet. It's like unsure whether it's gonna go in or not. So cute. Yeah, so basically they like started filling up the water, and slowly each of them one by one sort of started to go in. But like, if it's too hot or too cold, they get out. So like, one of them went in, stayed in for a second, and then got out. And the guy was like, oh no, it's too hot, isn't it? And then he had to like adjust the temperature. Like, it was just so cute. Like, they're so needy, right? Like, no, it isn't. It is not exactly 40 degrees. I'm getting out. This would destroy me in person. I was like squealing. I was literally like squealing the whole time. This is so cute. The yuzu the guy was putting in there was massive. So that doesn't doesn't look like a yuzu to you, does it? At least it's not my image of a yuzu, but apparently it's like some special massive Shizuoka yuzu. Absolutely huge! Like, look how big it is compared to the guy's hand. Ridiculous. They're ridiculously chill. I've seen one ride on a gator. Yeah, I think I've seen that video. Yeah, capybaras are just so chill. That looks like a bit of melon. I know, right? Like, is it even yuzu? I think he might have been lying. He might have been gaslighting. I don't know. And here they all are. Oh, so cute. Here they all are in the onsen, having their best, living their best lives. Honestly, like, I want to channel the energy of these capybaras. I want to channel the energy of a capybara in the onsen. That is the energy that I want to channel. So cute. Oh my god, so hecking cute. Look at them. Such sweeties. Such hecking sweeties. And that's not all, you guys. They also had feeding hour at the Red Pandas. I got to feed a red panda. Look at me feeding a red panda. Look at her reaching out for the foods. Yes, please, I'll have foods. Yes, please give me foods. So cute. Yeah, so basically you got to like hold. They were in the I don't know, the rafters, I guess. And you got to hold their little plate of food up to them. And then they ate from the little plate. It was so fun. And it was so cheap as well. I think it was only like, I don't know, 300 yen to feed the red pandas. So heckin' cute. I think I took a photo of someone else feeding the other one and it had his tongue out. It was really cute. Look at him with his tongue out. It's so sweet. Yeah, I think that these photos are definitely like the cute section. The cute section of the holiday for sure. So cute. Oh my god. What a little darling sweetie. I took a photo of the profile of the one that I fed. Apparently I fed Meishang, who likes apples, banana, and other fruits. Very sweet. And is a bit shy. Apparently Meishan is a bit shy. So sweet. Aww. It's a good price. Yeah, right? I feel like things like that in Japan are like very, very reasonable, I would say. Yeah. So heckin' sweet. Alright guys, you ready for more cute animals? So these are not capybaras? But they kind of like, they look like they could be. It's like weird. It's like weirding me out. They're very cute. They're very cute. And like their face looks like capybaras. Like, I thought they were like kangaroos at first. But they're not that either. I don't think they are kangaroos. I think they were like something else. But I can't remember what. Yeah, I was like well confused. I was like, what are you? It's like the time I saw that specific type of... There's like a specific type of like Japanese elk. That doesn't look like a deer, but doesn't look like anything I'd ever seen before. And I was like, what are you? I felt similar about these. Sussibara, yeah. Sussibara, like, are you a capybara, really? Whatever they are, I feel like I should include them in the next installment of Capybaras in the Club, you know? Whatever they are, they could probably get into the club. I think you should have brought one home for further research. They were very cute. And they were living with this sweetie. I thought that was really cute that the big tortoise, like, turtles? Tortoises? Tortoises. But it was really cute that the big tortoises lived together with them. He was very sweet. I like the tortoise. Very slow moving, but very sweet. Yeah. Very, very, very cute. Oh, this was funny. This was... So there's a lot of cacti. Because it's like Izu Shaboten Zoo. So it's meant to be like... I don't know. South America themed, I think. So there's like a lot of cacti, right? And this one's like... Please don't kidnap us. Which is basically like, don't take the cactuses out of the conservatory, right? But I like that it says, please don't kidnap us. With a picture of a UFO with the cactus. It's very, very creative signage, I would say. Very creative indeed. I was just finding this very amusing. So this was the owl area, right? I'm gonna translate for you guys. So I don't know why the one at the top left is called Uber. I was like, okay, your Uber driver is here, okay. And then the bottom left and the middle top, right? Top middle are called Michael and Jackson. the ones that look very alike are called Michael and Jackson. The bottom middle is Furby. I mean, I guess I kind of get it for that one. Like, it kind of looks like a Furby. But my favorite is the right. The top right is called Harry. And the bottom right is Ron. Which, it kind of does look like them. Do you know what I mean? Like, the Ron one is kind of ginger. And the Harry one, like, does kind of... I don't know. It does have a vibe of Harry Potter for some reason. Is it because it looks like he has glasses? Because of the, like, bit around his eyes? I'm not sure. Anyway, very, very creative naming. Very creative naming from Izu Shabotenzu. I approve. Yeah, why does Rod look traumatized? Oh, I'm sure he's not traumatized. They seemed quite happy, to be fair. I think this was Michael or Jackson having a sleep. Michael or Jackson, I'm not sure which one. They both look very similar. I thought that... I think it was Jackson. I think Jackson looked very content, so I want to channel this energy. I want to channel this energy. They had Phoenix, which are so cute. They were so like hyperactive. I don't think I really got a very good photo, but their tails were so fluffy, and they were just like walking around the whole time. Like they would not like. I managed to like get a photo the 1 second it stood still, but the Phoenix were like so hyper and cute. They were so like and sweet. Yeah, I liked the Phoenix a lot. They were very cute. I don't know what these are. I just liked their energy. I like their energy of just having a giant feast. I don't know, just like me and the boys going for a cheeky Nando's. I don't know. That's the kind of vibes that these three were giving me. And I liked it. I don't know. I just thought they were kind of cute. And then let's see. Oh, they had capybara heckin' gacha as well. I did try it. I think they're muskrats. That may well be. Yeah, I did try the capybara gacha. Blow my nose. Yeah, I did try the capybara gacha. But, yeah, I did not, unfortunately, manage to get one. I tried several times. I think it was one of those ones where, like, you needed to wait for the claw to actually, like, grab onto it, so... And then they also had a cactus contest. Whoa! Oh my god, it's like the cactus factor. So you got to vote for your favorite cactus. Okay, chat. I will tell you, the one I voted for is on this screen. Which one do you think I voted for? Which cactus, chat? Which cactus do you think I voted for in the cactus contest? Lots of great options. Lots of fantastic options. Markoski, you would be correct with number 7. Of course I voted number 7. But very good. I like the one with the hat. You can't quite see it. It's like on the end on the left. The one with the hat. I'm guessing this is meant to be a reference to Final Fantasy. If it's not, then that's very convenient. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a subtle reference. I assume. So this was in the cactus area. So yeah. I assume it's meant to be the the cactus from Final Fantasy. And then it was was really cool though. Like there was a whole area where you could pick out your own cactus to take home. There was a lot of cactus. I spotted in this one. I spotted Bibu, Tori, and Sonic. I do like the Moai statue one. It's cute, and the hedgehog, and the little tiger. Very sweet, very sweet. Walmart cactua, literally artist of that. Yeah, that I feel like that's the kind of energy they're going for. I love the one on the top right. Isn't it cute? Yeah, it's literally like bottom left is literally Bibu. Bibu cactus. So cute. And then you could. It was really cool. Like they had little patches of cactuses, and you could just like pick out. You got given chopsticks to pick out your cactus of choice. It was really, really cute. I was worried about taking a cactus back in the car, but yeah, it was so cute though that you could do that. Pick out a little cactus, and then you could like do custom, you know, like put like rainbow pellets in the thing and stuff like that. It was really, really cute. And then finally, the gift shop. Oh my god, it was so loaded. The Capybara Zoo gift shop was so good. Hi Drake, thank you. Cacti kidnapping urge. Cacti for kidnapping. No, Jen, you have to pay for the cactus. No kidnapping. Yeah, I bought the bag. Can you see the backpacks and the handbags? Oh my god, aren't they so cute? I was so tempted, but like there's like no space in them. I unzipped it and took a rummage around inside. Like the bottom one, like the smaller one, there was literally space for a phone. Like you see how big it is, right? There was probably only a space for like a phone. And then the other backpack one, oh no, sorry, I think the top one is the handbag. Yeah, there was literally only space for like a phone. And in the bottom like backpack one, there was barely space for anything. So I was like, as cute as this is, I would not be able to use this. But it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And then they also had like little capybara headbands, so cute. A capybara backpack, so cute. I swear, like everything in that gift shop was just like in perfect. And then my last dinner, right? Of the holiday. I had udon, but skimming, right? Ske udon. So ramen, right? If you have ramen, you have the noodles and everything, the toppings in the sauce straight away, right? And skimming is where you have like the noodles, the toppings and stuff separately. But I've never had that with udon. It was actually really nice. I liked it because I prefer skimming. When I'm having ramen or skimming, I actually prefer skimming. So I was very interested to see it for udon, and it's so heckin' good. Yeah, broth is separate. Yeah, it was really, really nice. Very nice meal, and so cheap. It was like a random place on the side of the road. So cheap. Yeah, no, same Dolphin. I like udon the best, but I also prefer skimming over ramen. So this was perfect for me. Yeah, it was really nice. Zenith, yeah, it was really good. I really liked it. It was so good. And then finally, now that you've seen everywhere that I've been, so I don't have anything for the Fuji Q day because I did go in a bit, but I was mainly in the onsen because I didn't feel well. I'm feeling a lot better now though. I think I just always seem to get something when I'm on holiday. And then RIP my wallet. RIP my wallet frame for the summary of what I got from all the different places that I've been to. So this is not including the Sega Osaka pop-up shop. So let's see. From the top, we've got the question mark handbag. Isn't that so cute? I was like, I need this. It's like a question mark, yeah, handbag. It's got like an adjustable strap. I just thought that was such a cute and also like usable item from the Mario world. I just thought it was so cute. The coins come out when you punch. That would be nice. Just endless money. Yeah.
And then also the Boo headband is what I wore for the day at USJ. So cute with like the shy Boo and the Boo Boo, I guess. Yeah. So heckin' cute. And then on the left is what I had at Shima Spain Village. So the Alejandro headband, I don't know if you can see, it's literally him just like biting your head. Isn't that peak? Man, my boy Alejandro is my #1 Oshi. #1 Oshi in Shima Spain Village. I love how he's just biting your head off. It's amazing. Like, what? The fantastic merch. Absolutely incredible merch. Like, whoever made this merch definitely deserves a raise. Incredible.
And then from Nara on the right, you can see I got a little tiny squishy deer. So cute. Little squishy deer. And then a Kuromi is so cute. It's like a Kuromi and deer towel. Like a Kuromi Nara towel. So heckin' cute. I use like towels like this all the time as well. So I just thought that was so heckin' cute. I got some cinnamon roll socks with Hakone on them, with some Hakone motifs when I went for the culture festival. I don't remember where I got the heckin' Kuromi and Bakukun note set, but I thought that was very cute as well. And then from the zoo, I got the It's Delicious Capybara. It's a Shaboten Zoo tote bag, which I thought was very cute, with the capybara burger on it, and then also some capybara stickers. And finally, last day at Fuji-Q and also onsenning, I got a little chicken. Look, I couldn't not. I saw it in the gift shop and I was like, I need that. I need that little chicken. I need it, and I'm gonna buy that right now. So yeah, that was my little purchases, my little takeaways from my holiday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What was which out of everything that I talked about was the place you'd like to visit the most? I'm interested to know actually. Yeah, what place intrigued you guys the most? Thank you. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Heck yeah. I feel like I'm getting even more nasally now. I have to make sure I have a hot tea. Yeah, definitely capybaras. The capybara onsen, oh my god, it was so cute. And like, I feel like there were way more baby capybaras, because I have been once, like a long time ago, like pre-COVID I went one time. And I feel like there was way more babies this time. There was so many babies, and they were all like, it was so cute. They were all like piled together, like sleeping alongside each other in just like one big ball of baby capybaras. It was the cutest thing ever. Yeah, it was so cute. And they were just so heckin' chill in the onsen. I loved how they were so like, this water is not exactly the temperature I want. Please change it. Shima Spain Village just seemed very interesting. Honestly, I think I loved everything. I think that was maybe my favorite though. Though I feel like it just surprised me a lot. Like I feel like with the other things, like USJ was great, but I was expecting it to be great, right? Shima Spain Village, I guess I was like, I don't really know how this is gonna be. And then I was very like pleasantly surprised, I guess. So I think for that reason, I think Shima Spain Village. And also just being able to troll my Spanish friends. Being able to troll my friends is always a big plus. Trolling my friends and it working. I can't believe they actually thought I was in Spain. Yeah, no, it was really, really fun. I'm so happy that I finally got to go to Mario World and yeah, see a lot of different theme parks. Go to a heckin' Enka show and an onsen. That was amazing. That was heckin' oh my god, wait, chat. Chat, I have a story. I have a story for you. Wait, I feel like I have several interesting stories that I like forgot to tell throughout this actually. Yeah, no, there's actually a couple. So one thing that was really confusing at the Todaiji, like the big temple in Nara, we were like turning the corner around the back of the big Buddha, right? And suddenly I just see like a load of school kids like appearing randomly from somewhere. I'm like, where are they coming from? What is happening? Like they seem to be like crawling out of a pillar, and I was like, what? And it turns out there is like this pillar
this really narrow pillar that, like, if you crawl through it, I think it gives you, like, good luck or something. So there was, like, a load of school kids, like, crawling through this pillar. But it was just really funny because they just, like, kept appearing. It was like, where are you coming from? That was quite fascinating. Another thing that happened... This was really kind of embarrassing, but also funny. Do you guys want to... Okay, this one's another, like, embarrassing one. Do you guys want to hear it? Like, you know, like, cringe, like, oh my god, like, what is happening type story. Do you want to hear it? The literally spawn point, spawn a pillar. I was so confused. So I went for, like, a massage at the place, like, the onsen place, right? And, she'd asked earlier, like, is it okay if I massage your, like, stomach? And I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Whatever. It was like a full body massage, right? And then she was doing, like, lots of small talk. Like, oh, yes, like, oh, you know, how long are you traveling for? How long have you lived in Japan? Blah, 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 blah. We were having lots of small talk. And then suddenly she's like, yeah, so, have you been... like, using this word in Japanese I'd never heard before. Like, has this been happening on holiday? And I was like, what? I don't know what that word is. And she was like, oh, what about this word? And I was like, no. And then she said, unko. And I was like, what? And she's like, yes. Have you been unkoing on holiday? And I was like, what? Why are you asking me this? And then, right, it dawned on me later because I told my friends this story because she just asked it and I was like, yeah, I guess. And then we just continued, right? We just continued the conversation as if nothing had happened. And I was like so confused. Like, why was she asking me this, right? And then when I told my friends about it later, they were like, yeah, because she asked if she could massage your stomach. It's probably why she asked. And I was like, oh, okay. So she was genuinely just like checking. Okay, that was okay, right? I get it now. But like, I was so confused at first. I just thought it was like completely random. Like, just like random small talk. I was like, why are you asking me this? So it made a lot more sense once my friends were like, yeah, that's probably why she was asking. And I was like, oh, okay. Not just like small talk. Yeah, it was pretty funny and just so embarrassing because I was like, what? So yeah, there we go. I learned some new words that day. So I mean, it was a hecka embarrassing. So I'm sure I'll never forget those words after today. Oh, it was so funny. Yeah. It was so heckin' funny. I feel like those. If I remember any more, I feel like there might be other funny stories, but I will let you guys know. Maybe next stream in our just chatting sesh, I will let you know if there's any more. But yeah. so many fun things happening. But yeah. So if you guys came to Japan, you'd like to do the capybara onsen the most. Interesting. And what food did you think looked the most tasty? What food did you think, oh my god, I really want to try that? I wonder. I mean, everything was so good. Like, if I think, like, what meal would I want to eat again right now? It's the gyoza, honestly. I think it's the gyoza and the soup, like, the tofu soup gyoza. That was so good. Yeah, that was really, really good. I think that's the one that, like, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that's the one I want to eat again. Yeah. But honestly, like, everything was just so good. The capybara burger was so cute and genuinely really tasty. Again, like, I was very, very pleased with the quality of all the food on this holiday as well. Like, there was no bad quality food. Everything was amazing. Everything was heckin' amazing. And yeah, it was... I think that, like, having the capybaras, like, near to the end was just so heckin' sweet. Like, oh, they were just so heckin' cute, man. I felt so healed. I felt so healed by the heckin' capybaras. They were so sweet.
it was cool to see Fuji, like, proper, you know. I feel like a lot of the times I've been to Mount Fuji, there was like one time where I got amazing like photos of Mount Fuji and saw it like with Sakura, and it was incredible, right? But I feel like most times I go to Mount Fuji, it's always cloudy, so it was nice to see it like nice and clearly. And I hope Fuji can stop being Hazakashi and get snow soon. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed me recalling all the stuff that I did on holiday. And yeah, hope that it maybe gave you guys inspiration for your next travel plans to Japan. Maybe it's given you some ideas on some places that you'd love to go to or something like that. Be nice if it has. I would be very happy if it has done. But yeah, it's been really, really fun talking about it with you guys and looking forward to Liar's Bar tomorrow. I was watching Callie stream of it. It looks so up my street. You know what I mean? It's like all of the greatness of lying in Murder Party mixed with the addictive like card and dice games kind of thing of Knucklebones. I feel like it's gonna be very popular with the squad. I've just got a feeling. Do people have it? I don't know if you need to own it to be able to play it or whatever. Thank you, Milky. It was pretty fun. Glad you enjoyed it, Autista. Thank you. Thank you for the nice photos and fun stories. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. It was very fun. Happy to have you back. Oh, I'm happy to be back. I had a very nice vacation, but I did really miss you guys. I missed streaming a lot, so can't wait to RNG myself to death. Lying and gambling, a classic mirror cult activity. I watched too many Liar's Bar stream even before Holo gets it. Gonna be a fun stream. I'm very excited. I think, yeah, I just think it's very up the Mirror Squad street. I've just got a feeling. I have a feeling you guys will enjoy it. Yeah, I think so. Alright, guys.
We are not a cult!
No, we are not. We are not. Absolutely not. No. Thank you very much for coming to the stream and for the very warm welcome back. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to seeing you guys for Liar's Bar tomorrow. Heck yeah, very, very, very excited. And yeah, see you guys then. Heck yeah, thank you so much. All right, who is streaming? Who is streaming? Oh my god, I'm so nasally. Maybe I'm not totally over my cold yet. What else we got? Oh, Terry's playing Minecraft. I do like some watching some Minecraft. Okay, let's go raid Oteru. Alright guys, thank you so much. Really heckin' appreciate it. Teru playing Minecraft. Here we go, starting the raid in 8, 7, 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Here we go.